Peace. This is going to be a channel message for Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. You may have these placements, but if you're cross watching, this may be their placements, okay? This energy or this channel message is going to be influenced by Taurus, okay? So we have 8 energy with this Taurus card. All right, so Taurus energy is so this is like Taurus Scorpio axis, okay? So the last reading that I did was influenced by Scorpio, but it was a lot of Taurus energy coming out as well. So this is giving like the mirrored energy of it, okay? So we have the Taurus being the main influence, but also we have the 8th house, okay, of Scorpio. All right, so this is heavily regarding someone's finances here. All right, so we have someone having a change of heart and maybe even reevaluating their finances here, okay? So I pre-pulled some oracles and we have coexist and all is well. So whatever it is that you may be concerned with or having a change of heart about, it may be due to something or someone you may be trying to coexist with or partner with, okay? Libra energy, okay? 7th house. And we also have 9 here with all is well. So I'm saying that all is well because someone has been enlightened to a situation, or they just have obtained a high level of wisdom here. Okay, 9 energy, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have someone may be traveling soon, teaching soon, going to some sort of university, have a vision, maybe studying abroad, maybe into law. Okay. Something regarding spirituality or religion, morals, exploring, prophetic dreams, science, culture, beliefs, ethics. Okay, so this has a lot to do with like higher learning. So all is well in regard to something that you have a higher understanding for, more wisdom about, or you just been enlightened to a certain situation, okay? But what all this entails is higher learning, higher perspective, okay? Wisdom, okay? And because you are in this higher learning energy here, this is what's going to essentially assist with some sort of finances, okay? We also have the infinite coming out. I want to make sure that you all can see this so y'all know I ain't just, pulling shit out my asshole. But anyway, and then we have the infinite with 13 energy, divine feminine, but also 4, it reduces to 4. 4 is about stability, 4th house, home. So there may be someone who may be investing into like their feminine aspects, the teacher, okay? And this may be in regard to like something home. Someone may be considering homeschooling their children. Someone may be considering buying land, okay? Making an investment in some sort of land. Tapping in and tuning into their ancestral lineage, okay? Something about real estate may be involved as well. Going back to your roots, your past, okay? A past life. Someone's parents may be involved here. Traditions, but also endings to certain things regarding these traditions as well. So it may be someone ending a tradition, being the generational curse breaker. And generational curse breaker doesn't always mean like you're cursed with something. Generational curse breaking may just mean, okay, this, whatever traditions, whatever morals, whatever standards, or whatever it is that we've invested into as a family is no longer working for us. So, it's time to update the system. It's time to update the traditions, update the beliefs, update the concepts, or whatever it is that we have been falling short in, or whatever may not be working for us anymore. Okay, so we have some family business going on as well. All right, so yeah, it's giving that someone is deciding to change their heart on some sort of family dynamic. Okay, or having to reevaluate their family standards or their family business in order to gain access to some sort of infinite abundance regarding someone's finances. And this may include someone teaching their family a new way. Okay, being able to coexist, or just Aquarius energy, where we are in the age of Aquarius, where outdated systems are being upgraded. And it's also the ancient futuristic energy. So it's basically bringing the past and the future together, bridging the gap between old school and new school. Okay, so that's what I'm tapped into right now. All right, so I'm going to use my cards to see what all this is about. All right. All right, so the first card that came out is it don't make sense. So whatever this family dynamic or family structure was investing into, it's no longer making sense anymore. Okay, it doesn't make sense to continue to have these beliefs, concepts, standards, traditions. It just doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't align with the future. Okay. Okay, so please hold. All right, there we go. All right, so we have do not save him or her. Okay, so it's giving that someone is like completely against this new standard, completely against these new set of beliefs. Someone is completely against like this new way of doing things. Okay, because to them it may not make sense, but it's really just, it doesn't make sense to them because they have an outdated mindset, an outdated way of seeing things. But their beliefs are just outdated. But it's also giving like someone is being stubborn. They don't want to change because something about, it's something about, it's been working for us this long. Why would we change it now? Okay, but it's giving like it's just time to change because there may have been some sort of I'm seeing like change in plans or something like that, so where someone may be like something didn't work this time around, or something failed, or something didn't go through, or it just something's not making sense. Okay, something is not making sense to someone, and they're just like, okay, well, maybe it's because we need to do something different here. Okay, and whoever this person is that is like not with it, or just like, no, that's not how we do things, that's not how we need to go about it, or whatever the case may be. Okay, the family or someone has decided that, okay, well, since you're against whatever it is that we are trying to do to better the family or to help and assist the family, okay, then we're just not going to save you at all. You can be outside of the family, outside of the group, whatever this foundation is, you can get your ass out, actually. Since you don't want to see things in a new way, or someone is deciding that, okay, well, I can't save you all, so, or I can't make you see things from my perspective, so I'm gonna just go ahead and go my way and do my own thing myself. Okay, and because someone is deciding to walk away, or someone's are deciding to walk away and do their own thing, it's like a family dynamic or some sort of group is being split. Okay, so we have a pole shift that is happening to where, things are shifting and aligning with the new earth. And unfortunately, everybody cannot make it. Okay. I'm not going to delve into what all that means, but there's definitely a new order, a new earth that is coming into being. Okay. And it's either you shift or get shifted. Okay. You either align or get eliminated. And it's giving that someone that is a part of this family dynamic or this group has decided that they're going to be the ones to initiate or take the lead on whatever changes need to be made, even if they have to do so by themselves or alone. All right. And honey, somebody is heartbroken. because it's like they are completely like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that they would turn their back on us like that. All that we've done for them, that, you know, and it's giving that, you know, someone, it's like they've always been the outcast. They've always been the one trying to do things different. And whomever this is, it's giving that they did everything that they can to conform or at least coexist with this group. But it's just like I said, it's something is just not making sense. Something is not adding up. And instead of trying to force the issue or force the change, they're like, you know, well, I can't save you, and I'm just going to move forward. And this person is heartbroken because they can't understand, like, why would y'all do that? Why do y'all want to do this so bad? Why do we got to do that so bad? Okay. And we have family involved. Like I said, this is something regarding like some sort of family dynamic. And family dynamic doesn't necessarily have to be bloodline, but it's definitely hinting towards bloodline with the 4 energy right here. The infinite 13 reducing to 4. Okay. 4th house, Cancer energy. All right. 11:11 on the timer as I said that. So yeah, it's definitely giving something about roots, lineage, okay, traditions, things like that, of that nature. All right. But yeah, someone's definitely having some sort of change of heart. Like they just not fucking with something regarding their family anymore. Or regarding like some sort of group anymore. So it's giving like if this isn't an actual like family dynamic, this is definitely giving like a group of traditions. Like so this may be like some sort of group, religious group, or this may be some sort of like secret society or something like that, where, you know, someone is just like, bro, we got to change something or else, you know, our future is going to be compromised here. Okay. So we have green light with systems on systems. Someone has definitely decided like the green light to leave, to, you know, be the first to initiate whatever this process is. And it definitely has something to do with systems. Okay. Systems on systems. Something's not making sense with this system, or the system in some way, shape, or form has been penetrated, infiltrated, or broken in some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right. So we have this, look, can't make it up. Bloodline, lineage, roots, 4th house, Cancer. Okay. This has something to do with someone's traditions. All right. Or someone's bloodline. They're just not in agreement with what all is happening right now. And part of them moving away from this energy or choosing to move away is them healing their inner child. Okay. You know, instead of conforming to these systems or beliefs, part of their inner child healing is them being able to stand up for themselves and move in accordance to what all they feel. Okay, so we have spotlight, children, Leo. Leo energy, 5th house, has a lot to do with children. Okay, so we have Leo, 5th house, children, royalty. Okay, so it's giving that someone is wanting, or someone is part of a royal bloodline or came from some sort of royal bloodline, and they're wanting to change the stigma that has been placed on this lineage, this bloodline, or someone's roots. Okay. And it's stemming from like someone is no longer, or they may feel like that their bloodline or this group or this family, okay, they're moving out of desperation. Okay. And it's like this person is not in agreement with that, because it's like, okay, it's kind of getting desperate now. It's kind of seeming desperate right now. Okay, we have, okay, Stella, got your groove back. So it's basically giving that whomever this is has gotten into this groove or gotten into this energy of wanting to do things differently. Okay, or just having like their independence, whether it's independence from a group, independence from a family, independence from like those beliefs, concepts, ideas, routines. Okay, it's like they got their groove back, and they're like adamant about, okay, we have Leo, they're adamant about moving away from this. They made the decision to move away from this, and it's being highlighted. okay, by the family. Like, who do they think they are type of energy, right? But then on the opposing side, whoever this is that has initiated whatever this is, okay, they have influenced someone to follow them out the door or follow them as far as them walking away, because something about this family dynamic or this group or whatever it is, to whatever is going on, okay, we have some deep truths. So it's giving that some sort of deep truths are coming out about this family, about this group. Yeah, someone has awakened, okay, Aquarius energy. Someone has awakened to this this group or this family dynamic, okay? We have message. Okay, this is giving like someone has received a message, someone heard something, or this could be something regarding spirituality with the ninth house, right? Someone has been awakened to the truth, or someone just has a higher understanding for what all is going on, and they're realizing that a lot of these people that they are the family they were born into, or whatever group they identify with or associated themselves with, are karmic. Okay, it's just not like what they expected. Okay, or it's just they are a divine person, an earth angel, a star seed, or something like that, born into this shadow realm or shadow dimension, or just this shadow family, shadow group. Okay, and they're just like, okay, well, you're karmic. That's not what's in alignment with my divinity or my goals. So yeah, no. Like I said, we have the sun out. We have sun and home. Again, the sun spotlight, Leo. Leo rules the sun. I mean, well, yeah, kind of, sort of. But Leo identifies with the sun, okay? That celestial energy, right? So we have sun has been highlighted on a fourth house situation, okay? Home, Cancer, fourth house. Can't make it up. So the sun has been shined, or some deep truths have been revealed about whatever this is. And then right behind that, we have value, second house, Taurus energy, okay? So someone is starting to see, and look, then we have relationships, okay? Seventh house, Libra, okay? So we have like someone who is reconsidering the value in their family. It's like at first they used to, whatever this family is, I'm going to keep saying family, but it's really just a group of relationships, okay? And like I said, this could be like a secret society, some sort of group, a religious group, okay? This could be like a church home, yeah, something of that sort. But I'm going to just keep saying family, okay? Just to simplify it. But, someone used to really value this family, these family beliefs, these family morals, these family standards. And then some deeper truths started to come out about whatever this family is, or whatever, this family was involved with. And this person started to see like, well, actually, I don't, it's giving that you all are desperate. Like they're starting to see things from a different perspective. Okay. Aquarius energy, 11th house. They're starting to see things in a different perspective, and it's just like, well, they're starting to feel like whatever this family got going on, or whatever this group has going on, it's very desperate, okay? And if you are desperate to get something, desperate to obtain something, desperate to keep something, then what power, where's the power in that? Where's the honor in that? Where is the confidence in that? Okay, Leo energy is about confidence. Okay, what are you getting from this? And this isn't worth whatever possessions that we have, whatever we earned. Okay, this is just not worth it. The value that you may see in it is not the value that I feel is worth it. Okay, or I don't feel that is as valuable as you may be considering it to be. So that's where that change of heart reevaluation energy is coming from in regard to these relationships. And it's giving like, instead of working together, okay, things have come out of balance. Okay, this person may have tried to, or these people may have tried to coexist with this other side, but it's giving that, it's like, if you're not with this shit, then you can get the fuck out. That's how it was first presented to this person. Like, if you ain't with this shit, then you can get the fuck out. You ain't gotta fuck with us. And we built you up. We gave you this. If you wouldn't be who you are if it wasn't for us. Like, it was giving like emotional manipulation, okay? But then once it's like this person had got fed up, or these people had got fed up, like, bro, they always on some bullshit, or they always trying to control stuff, or it's always some shit with them. And it's because they're acting out of desperation. So this person, or this group it's like a subset of this group, right? Where a group of individuals was just like, well, actually, like, it's giving that this group was just waiting for the leader to lead and walk away. And once the leader chose to walk away, everyone else followed behind that person. So again, it's giving like, it was always up to this one individual to initiate whatever this was, and then everyone else will follow behind, okay? Because someone decided to live in their truth. And part of their truth was, I don't fuck with this. I'm not with that. I'm not with whatever y'all on. So, you remember when you were telling me, like, I can get the fuck on, I won't be shit without you, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, I'm actually deciding that I am going to step away. I am going to move away. I don't want to be part of this anymore. And now these people are just in shock, like, and all heartbroken, because they're like, damn, we really didn't even think that you was going to have the balls to walk away. We didn't think you was going to have the courage to walk away. We didn't think you was going to be brave enough to walk away. We didn't think you would even be confident enough to walk away. Why? Because they used so much emotional manipulation against this person, okay, and basically like threatening not threatening their life, but like threatening them, like, you won't be shit without us. You go out there and you go try to be independent, or you go try to go do this, and you ain't gonna be shit. Yeah, and this person's like, well, I would rather not be shit and be out here, working for my shit or doing it this way than to be stuck with y'all. Type of energy, okay? But it all happened for a reason. And trust and believe, whoever you are, whoever the leader is of these people walking away, or this subset group walking away, it happened for a reason. And guess what? The people that thought or assumed that they didn't need you, or that they thought that you wouldn't be shit, now it's just like, well, actually, if we actually consider it and think of it, something transpired to where it woke up the other group, and they're just like, oh dang, they might have been right, or something fell apart, or something didn't go as planned. And it's giving that whoever this leader was, or whoever this person was, they kind of warned against it, like, I don't think this shit don't make sense. This shit ain't gonna play out right. There is something missing, or something just does not make sense. So if we try to initiate this, or we go through with this plan, I don't think it's gonna fall apart. And these other people were just like, boy, shut your scary ass up. They tried to say that this person was scary. They tried to say that, oh, bro, like, nah, like, you tweaking, you on that shit again. Like, you just doing too much. If you ain't fucking with it, you could be out. And this person, that it's like they were around and they were fucking with it for a certain amount of time, but it's like something happened to where this person caught on to it and they got out of the situation. They were just like, well, you know what? I ain't really fucking with that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And then whoever was in agreement with this person, okay, they were just like, dang, bro, we feel the same way, or dang, sis, we kind of feel the same way. We got a feeling that this shit is just, it don't make sense. Something ain't right. Like, we thought that we knew something, but we don't. Or, we thought that we had this plan together, but we didn't. And again, it took this one person to step away, and then you had this person. There were some other people that were just like, okay, we're gonna follow behind you. We're gonna come over here with you. We're gonna remove ourselves from this situation because we feel the same way, bro. Like, we ain't want to say nothing, but we feel like this shit ain't something does not make sense. And now you're about to pop your shit because the exact thing that you warned these people about is exactly what manifested or with what happened. And being that it happened, now guess who they running back to? The same person that they said was scary, the same person that they said ain't know what they was talking about, the same person that they said wouldn't be shit. Now look, they're coming. They want to come back to you like, oh well, what do we do? Because, I mean, you right. That shit ain't work out. Okay, then we have they fishing. So it's giving that now they're fishing because you may have blocked these people out, or you really just decided that you won't fucking with them no more. And now that things or this plan or whatever happened, okay, being that it fell apart or something didn't go through right, now they're coming back around you or trying to come back around you fishing for information. So instead of them admitting like, okay, you were right, okay, we were wrong, okay, now we need your help, they would rather fish for the answers or they trying to look or by way of stalking you. Okay, we have a gang stalker. So instead of them coming to you like, okay, you was right, that shit was fucked up, or something ain't right, it didn't go as planned or whatever, like you was right, instead of them coming and admitting that to you, they would much rather stalk you. Okay, and then it's giving stalking you in masses, okay, or in a group. Okay, that same group that went against you, okay, are now stalking you in a group. Like I said, they're stalking you because now they're trying to look for answers. Now they're waiting for you to post, waiting for you to text, waiting for you to say something, waiting for you to act on something, waiting for you to initiate something. They're just waiting, okay, in hopes that they can fish for the answers, or that somehow they can pick something apart to receive some sort of answers that's going to help them get out of the situation that you warned them about. But the thing about it is, you don't care because you never checked for them in the first place. You weren't checking for them in the first fucking place. Once you decided to walk away, you never turned your head back. You never looked back. You never gave a fuck after that. Because again, it was just like, if this is how you feel about me, then cool. Feel that way about me. That's cool. But once I decide to walk away, that's it. I made my choice. I made that decision and I'm standing on that shit. So being that y'all didn't decide to walk away, or when I warned you that some shit wasn't right, when I warned you that some shit was gonna play out a certain way or whatever, and you wanted to call me scary, you wanted to say that I'm hiding, or you wanted to say that all this is going on, well, okay, I'm gonna walk my scary ass away and go hide, and y'all can deal with the repercussions of however this is going to unfold. Okay. And once you decided to move away from this group, like I said, there were people that followed you. Even if you didn't see it, your words, your energy, okay, your actions spoke louder than anything. Your actions spoke before anything. Your energy spoke before anything. And once you decided to put word out, and then your actions follow behind, because it's given like someone felt like, oh, they just talking, oh, they just saying this, or nah, you tripping, or nah, you just scary. They thought that you was in this delusional ass world, or you were just being scary, or whatever the case may be, or you were just hiding, or whatever. But again, you had some sort of feeling like, hold on, this shit doesn't add up. This shit does not make sense. Something is not what it seemed like, okay? And as you moved away, there were other people who heard you, other people who saw you, other people who listened, and they were just like, they actually might be right, okay? And they decided that, oh, nah, fuck that. I'm now about to follow their lead, and I'm about to get the fuck out of this too. Because whoever this is, they saw your gift, your skill, your talent. They felt your energy. Okay. They've experienced you. They've been around you. And there was something admirable about you, something inspirational about you, something that motivated this person. And they were just like, oh, well, actually, we're going to follow behind this person. Even if everybody else go against them, I believe in them. I trust what they say. I trust how they're moving or whatever. I feel the same thing that they're feeling. So instead of me just staying here in the perceived, safe space, or, and continuously being antagonized by this person, continuously being emotionally manipulated by this person, continuing to be used by this person, I'm going to go ahead and follow their lead and get the fuck on. And the thing about it is, while they were gang stalking you or watching you or fishing for information, fishing for details, fishing for the answer, okay, the information or the answer to get out of the situation, instead of directly coming to you and asking for help, you know what I'm saying? You just decide, okay, well, fuck it. Y'all can do whatever it is that y'all do, okay? Because you didn't care anyway. Because once you decided to move away, you won't check in for them anyway. You never, honestly, it's giving that you never even checked for them. They were never on your radar. You never saw them in that light. You never saw them as powerful. You never saw them as a leader. You never saw them as anything. You saw them as the person that they were. A regular ass person, a regular ass human, because that's just how you see things. You know, you're not thirsty for power. You're not desperate for power. You're not desperate for the same things that these people were desperate for. You don't see life in that view. You don't see life through that lens, okay? And because you don't, you just see everybody as equal individuals, okay? Even though you have a higher understanding for ranks, okay, higher understanding for titles, role, status, blah, 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 blah. You don't judge people based off of that shit. You see everyone as equal. But these people, they live for that shit. They live for the hierarchy. They live for the systems on systems. They live for the, who's above who and who got more power, who got more status, who got more this. But you didn't. So again, you never checked for them. They were never on your radar. You never gave a fuck. Okay, you were just minding your business, doing what you're doing, observing, and whatever the case may be. And they were on the completely opposite side, okay? Because again, we have Taurus and Scorpio energy, that axis. Like I said in the last reading, that we are in this Taurus Scorpio axis energy where you have one person, okay, we have the scales. We have one group or one person, one entity, okay, one group, whatever. We have this side that's like, okay, well, I would rather, Taurus energy, I would rather work for the things that I have. I would rather put in the actual work to possess these things, to have these materials, to have this status. I would rather earn it myself than to use other people to put me up. I would rather individually create these things than to use someone else's shit. I would rather, create my own path and go down the direction that I want to than to ride someone else's wave, than to clout chase, than to be desperate for these titles and roles and things like that. That y'all were on two completely different world. Y'all were in two completely different worlds. These people like to use other people's resources, money, and things like that, okay, to obtain the things that they want, when you are the type that like to work for your shit. You know what I'm saying? And these people, they would do anything for anything. And you're just like, I actually have a standard. I ain't going for that shit. Okay? Because they are for the streets. Whoever these people are, they are for the streets. They are definitely for the streets. And they are for the streets because, again, they will do anything to use other people's money. They would do anything to gain access to someone's resources. Mind you, without this group being together, okay, 33 on the timer, without this group identification, without this little whatever they got going on over here on this axis or this side of the scales, honey, if they even try to jump and go to the other side or take a risk, honey, they would jump right back. That's why they fall in line. That's why they conform, because they know they ain't shit without this group. They ain't shit without their family. They ain't shit without these partnerships and relationships. They ain't shit without it because they don't have their own resources, and they damn sure don't know how to get it. They ain't shit without other people's money because they don't know how to get their own. And that's how they feel. Genuinely. And that's, again, why they conform to these systems on systems, because, oh my gosh, what would I be without this family? What would I be without this group? What would I be without this lover or partner? What would I be without them? Nothing. And you know that. And that's why some people get so desperate, because they know if I do not cooperate, if I do not conform, I ain't gonna be shit without this. So yeah, you damn right, I'm gonna be for the streets. I'm gonna do whatever I can do to maintain these relationships, to ensure that I am stable, to also make sure that I keep access to these resources and things like that. I'm gonna do whatever I can do, even if I have to compromise myself. Do you not know how dumb that sounds? But you know what? This has been groomed into these people, okay? They've been groomed into this energy, okay? They've been trained to be this way because from a child, okay? Leo children, from since they were a child, they were groomed to be codependent because it doesn't work without it. The systems on system doesn't work without codependence. The system cannot thrive off of individuals earning their own living, earning their own wages, earning their own resources. The system does not work that way. Whatever these people were built on, or whatever these people grew up around. Okay, because like I said, it said family involved. So this is some sort of family dynamic. And it doesn't necessarily have to be your actual like bloodline. It can be, but it's not limited to that, because like I said, this could be like some sort of church, some sort of religious group, or something of that sort. All right. So we have mystery machine. Okay, you're like a mystery machine to these people, even though they try to like belittle you. You're a complete mystery to these people. Why? Because you receive messages and downloads. Okay, so you may be an intuitive, a psychic. You may have water signs. You may be Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces sun sign. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and you may have some of these in your chart: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay, and you may have multiple. You may have a stellium in Scorpio, or you may have multiple Scorpio placements. Okay, but for whoever you are, you're like a mystery. Okay, people can see your light. People can see that you are some sort of star. They can see your star light. They can see your glow. They can see the sun in you, the light in you. Okay, and people have been telling you this since you were a child, that you were unique. There was something special about you. Random ass people coming up to you like you're special, or you're gonna do something great in this world, and you're just like, well, what the fuck? What is they even talking about? Like, okay. Well, you know now, because you decided to take the lead on a certain situation. All right. All right. Watch that friend or family member, because again, they are karmics. You have past life ties to them. Once you start delving into spirituality, and someone had tweeted, one of my followers, we're mutual followers, okay? But he had tweeted like he had got tired of, or he was starting to get tired of the concept of spirituality, or the definition of spirituality, something of that sort. And it resonated, because I'm just like, bro, everything is spiritual. And I think that's what he was saying. Like, everything, I am spirit. Everything is spirit. Spirit is breath, us breathing. Everybody practices spirituality just by existing, just by being, just by, showing up. Okay. Everyone practices spirituality. So it's not that, okay, I'm more spiritual than I am religious, because religion literally means routine, something that you practice consistently, routinely. So if you are already a spiritual being who is basically being, showing up, living, existing consistently and routinely, then what does that leave you with? Someone that fucking exists. They're an existence, okay? But anyway, when you start to delve into spirituality, or like the spiritual practices, okay, spiritual knowledge and wisdom, once you tap into that ninth house of Sagittarius, okay, once you start to do the research and things, you realize that, you know, we're living in some sort of cyclical experience, okay? And we have past lives with certain people. I was watching Bad Boys 4, I think it's the fourth one, where when Martin he went through like this near-death experience, and he was just like, you know, Mike, you was a donkey in your past life, and I was your owner, and I treated you so bad. That's why you act like that in this life. They were dropping so many gems in that movie. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Because they were dropping so many gems, because we don't understand, or sometimes, you know, when it comes to family, friends, or lovers, partners, relationships in general, okay, Libra 7th house, okay, when it comes down to relationships in general, you know, we kind of feel like, okay, well, why would this person move against me like that? Why would this person cheat on me like that? Why would that person fuck me over like that? Why would that person set me up like that? Because y'all have some sort of past life tie. That and there was some sort of karmic experience that manifested to where you either owed this person a debt, or they owed you a debt. And some people are so spiritually in tune, or they've done this so many different times, they lived so many different lifetimes, to where when they come into this realm, or enter into this realm as a human being, or whatever entity they may identify with, okay, they already know what their mission is, okay, because they come in with certain gifts, they come in with certain knowledge, they come in with certain information, and unfortunately, you know, there's a process to hinder that. But anyways, you know, some people still tap into that. Okay, some people have collected enough merit, or some people have given up enough things to be able to collect certain information, so that they know, okay, this is my enemy, this is my kindred, okay, this is who I should be working with, this is who I should be working against, this is the role that I should be playing with this person, this is the role that I should be putting in that place with that person, okay. But I was saying this on my Twitter, on my Perfect 7 platform, where I was like, you know, people be like, oh, they got multiple personalities, and they don't know who they are, and da-da-da. But it's like, everybody has multiple personalities, okay? You are not the same person you are with your spouse that you are with your child. You are not the same person at home that you are at work, okay? You are not the same person that you are to your pet, that you are to, you know, a family member. Okay, you are not the same person to a baby that you would be to an elder. Okay, there's different, you are different, you have different personalities, different traits, okay? And your birth chart is basically a compass, or a navigation system, or like a blueprint for you to identify what exactly those main characteristics and personalities is that the end all be all? Fuck no. So when people tell you, oh, your birth chart is going to give you all the answers, no, it's not. It's literally just a guidance system. It's literally just an overall blueprint, okay? The blueprint is just the paper version. It's just a map. Okay, but you still gotta build whatever is on that blueprint. You still have to figure out what components match up or meet, you know, whoever you are becoming. Okay, whoever you are to become in your true north. And even with your true north, that's still not the end. It's still not the all. Okay, so for whatever reason, okay, we have some sort of, you need to watch that friend or watch that family member, because y'all have past lifetimes that is attached to karma. Okay, some sort of karmic experience, and either they owe you something and they're trying to prevent it, which is why, you know, or they owe something and they're trying to prevent it, and unfortunately you got mixed in the crossfires. But the true test is for you to identify what the fuck is going on and save yourself. And sometimes you have to ask for help. When it comes down to this spiritual stuff, especially if you're new, okay, don't be afraid to Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to, get clarity on the situation. Although you have to use your discernment, because there are a lot of trickster energies and trickster spirits and false spiritualists, false prophets, and things like that who work on the other side that you work for, or, they aren't in alignment with your true north, okay? That could literally trick you out your spot or give you some false, fake ass information, okay? Or just guide you in a direction that benefits them. Okay? Because if you think that don't nobody know who you are, you a motherfucking lie. Okay? They're just hoping that you don't figure it out. But we have one-sided competition or beef. So we have something about like something being one-sided. Whether it's someone competing against you or someone who just living in this delusional ass world where they feel like you are their enemy. You are the problem. You are the issue. We got beef. Okay, we want a war with you. And some people don't even have a real reason as to why they got beef with you. Okay, and when they do start explaining like why they may have some sort of issue or problem with you, they sound dumb as fuck. And that's because they have identified themselves with this group, with however they were groomed or trained or programmed to be. They have no independent thought. They have no conscience. They have no awareness. They have no intuition. Okay? They have nothing because they've given it all up to whatever this group is. They're being led blindly. And because they're being led blindly, okay, these people are going to basically, do whatever it is that they feel that they need to do in order to keep ties to whatever systems they are identifying with, okay? So it has created some sort of one-sided competition or one-sided beef just because they didn't think independently. Or it's giving that when this person finally thought independently, or when these people started to think independently, the only thing that they could come up with was, okay, well, I see that this person's intimidating, or there's something about this person that I don't like. They act like that they are better. No, you feel like that they are better. So it's giving like somebody may have been like intimidated by your light, intimidated by your independence, intimidated by what all you had going on, intimidated by, your finances, okay? What all you were able to manifest, what all you were able to create, what all you were able to do for yourself. And they were jealous and envious of that because, okay, how can that person do all of that by themselves? It ain't no way that they doing it by themselves, okay? So let's try to infiltrate them. Let's try to figure out what they got going on, okay? And then let's bring it back to the group. All right, weird ass motherfucking energy, okay? But also they may have seen it as, okay, well, how are they able to do that by themselves? How are they able to have the same resources, the same network, the same status, the same, whatever? Or how are they able to be better when we got all this going on over here? These are the type of people that feel like that things manifest better in groups, that things work out better in groups. That okay, we all have to group up. That's how they feel. They don't fight alone. They gotta bring somebody else. They can't do anything alone. They can't go, eat alone. No, I gotta go I have to have somebody to eat with me. I can't go on a trip by myself. I have to have somebody with me. I cannot live life without somebody beside my side because I have to have somebody. But you on the opposing end, okay, whoever you are, you do everything by yourself and you're confident in doing so. You're comfortable with that shit. And if anyone supports you in it, or if anyone, partners with you, or if anyone works with you, or if anyone decides to accompany you, it's like, oh, well, that's just extra. Okay, but that's not all. That I don't need this. I'm still going to do me. I'm still going to take that trip. I'm still going to get this money. I'm still going to create. Or say I'm still going to go out here and get these resources. I'm still going to network with or without. Okay, and that intimidated whoever this family dynamic is, or whoever this group is, because you literally work independently and everything outside of you is extra. Okay, you're not a materialistic person. Okay, you can live your life, as a minimalist and still be okay. But these people, or this person, okay, they cannot live an abundant life, or they don't feel fulfilled unless they have materials. And you are not that type of person. So it's like, oh, they can't be happy because they ain't got this type of car. They can't be happy because they ain't got this type of house. They can't be happy if they don't have all these clothes like we do. They pretending. But the thing is, okay, why are you so worried about this person who got less than you though? Why is this person so, like, why is this person so heavily on your radar? Why is everything that you do compared to what this person is doing? If you perceivably have way more than this person, you would not even be checking for this person. You would not be constantly having this person on your radar as your target, as your mark. If they already don't have shit according to you, what is there for you to get from that? Why even speak on their name? That shit don't make sense, right? It does not make sense. And that's it's giving like that was kind of a conversation that somebody was having. Like, if they aren't, if they ain't got nothing, if they aren't, y'all say that this person ain't got shit. Y'all say this person ain't worth shit. Y'all try to get it. Y'all try to do things against this person. Okay, y'all were competing with this person, beefing with this person. We asked y'all what the problem was. When y'all started talking about the problem, it's more so it wasn't even an issue or a problem. It's just a competition or a one-sided beef. And it's just like these people started to say, well, your story don't even make sense. Your reasons don't make sense. Whatever you did to compete with this person, start a war with this person, beef with this person, it doesn't make sense. It's not justifiable. So again, what the fuck is the issue? And it's because something about a past lifetime. Now, this doesn't have to be an actual past life, but this could be like something that may have transpired in the past. And honestly, it's giving that these people were already jealous of you, already envious of you, already working against you, or they just saw something within you that they didn't see in themselves, and they wanted that. Okay? They wanted it. It's weird, when you actually talk about these things and when you speak on these things, this shit is weird and it does not make sense. And honestly, that may have been something that may be like tied into this, because it's giving like someone decided to confront the situation, or someone decided that, okay, I'm not with whatever y'all on, so I'm going to walk away. So with this person speaking up on how they feel, that may have triggered the war, the beef, the competition, the comparison, because why do they think that they better than us? Why they think that they can't participate? Why they think that they can't be part of this shit that we on? Why they acting scary? Why they doing X, Y, and Z? Or, whatever, woo, woo, woo. Okay, and whoever this person is, okay, or whoever had this one-sided issue, okay, is giving that they join forces with other people, or try to join forces or bring other forces into whatever this issue is, or whatever, instead of coexisting and just, again, like I said in the beginning, bringing the old school and the new school together, is giving that, oh no, you just need to get out of our way if you aren't going to be with whatever we're on. Okay, and then we have someone still trying to prove a point. It's giving that someone's still trying to prove that they're better. They're still competing with you. They still trying, and it's giving that someone is like, I'm picking up that someone wants you to compete for their attention. Someone wants you to fight for the attention. But the thing is, you never check for this person. So it's like, it's giving like someone may have came into your energy and just, again, to fish and to see to see what all you had going on. Okay. And then it was just like, all right, well, I don't like something you said in the past. I don't like something you did in the past. I don't like, how you moving. I don't like how this, that, and the third. So now that I'm around, I'm gonna, make you compete for my attention, or I'm gonna put you in a situation where you're having to chase me or whatever. It's like, do you like when you sit down and really say this shit out loud and explain and interpret these things out loud, it does not make sense. Because if you already feel like you're the type of person that has more than someone else, what in you is still making you want to prove a point to this person? Prove that you can go on more trips, proving that your car is better, proving that you can obtain more things, proving that your home is better, proving that your family is better, proving that all these things are better. What these people have no fucking confidence or no independent thought whatsoever. 111 on the clock. That's pure insecurity. That's pure intimidation. That's pure jealousy and envy. That's some inner child shit that you got going on that you gotta fix. Okay? But it turns out that you fucked the fan, or they are a fan of you. They are actually a fan of you because, again, there is something within you, whether it's your influence or your impact, but it's something within you that's admirable, inspirational, motivational. And instead of honoring that in you, instead of recognizing that in you, instead of asking for help from you, and it's giving that, these are the type of people that'll be like, oh, well, I need this, or I don't know how to do this, and da-da-da. And you'll provide the answer for them. But to them, your answer isn't good enough because I already have more than you, so why would I take advice from you? Okay? And this is the type of person that will take everyone else's advice and then will fuck the plans up and then come back in your energy and fish for the answers instead of saying, you know what, actually you are right this entire time. Can you help me out? Can you assist me? Shit's weird, right? The shit is so weird, bro. Like, it just goes beyond my understanding. 55 on the clock. It goes beyond my understanding. Maybe I'm just not, I don't know. But it just goes beyond my understanding because it's just like the shit does not make sense. Me interpreting this energy is like, I'm sitting behind here like, bro, like, people really like this out here? Like, I mean, obviously, but it's just like, you got to clear up those insecurities. You got to clear up whatever you got going on with your inner child because, this is giving it's giving that whatever this karmic experience is, it's giving that whoever these people are, you're supposed to be working with this person or this group. Okay? Because like I said, you have one group here and one group here. You have this group that, they actually put in the work, and then you got this group that just leeches off other people's work. But it's giving that there is supposed to be some sort of there's supposed to be some sort of bridge that's supposed to be built. Someone is supposed to be merging these two energies together. You're supposed to be coexisting as one instead of as a separate. But it's giving that, whoever these insecure people are, whoever these people that are jealous and envious and competitive, like, it's like everything is a competition or a comparison for these people. So it's like, instead of working with you, I'm just going to work against you and act like I don't need you, but still come around and fish for information from you and try to manipulate you into giving me the answers instead of just directly asking you for help because I'm that insecure. I'm that fucking, and the thing is, they saying you scary and you hiding, but that's a projection because this scary ass motherfucker or these scary ass motherfuckers, they are too afraid to need you. They don't want to need you at all. They don't want to need you. And they're scared because it's like they realize I actually do need this person, but I don't want them to know that I need them. So instead of directly working with them, directly asking them for help, okay, even if I don't work with them, instead of being direct, I would rather be passive aggressive. I would rather indirectly say what I need. I would rather indirectly say some shit. Or I would rather go to this person and say, oh yeah, well this person told me to do this, and just wait for you to give them the fucking answer. This shit is weird. Like, stop moving fucking weird. And it's like, these people, they'll accumulate all of these resources, right? And it's given that every single thing that you've ever mentioned that you wanted, I bet you they got it. But it's not even being used though. But they got it though. Why? Because they were just waiting for the moment for you to come around, and they be like, oh yeah, well I got this. I was able to get this. Or let me invite you over here so that you can see that I have this. Or yeah, I'm doing this. Or I got this going on. Or blase, blase. I got all this shit going on. Okay. Trying to throw it in your face. Again, because they're still trying to prove a point to you. And you never check for these people. They've always been checking for you. They've always been a fan. They're always thinking of you. You are always on these people's fucking mind. Hung up. Child, they are hung up on you. Constantly thinking about you. Constantly, oh, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder what they have going on. I wonder what they want. And they checking your social medias. You know, and if they don't have access to you directly, trust and believe they are hopping on social media to check for you. Okay? In hopes that, again, that you say something or you do something that gives them some sort of information to where you can be like, I want a blue ribbon. On your social media. You can tweet that shit. You can post it on your story. You can post it on your Instagram. You can put it on your TikTok shop or something like that. Baby, a blue motherfucking ribbon, bitch. And guess what? The next time you come around, they are going to make sure that they are wearing that blue ribbon, or that blue ribbon gonna be sitting on somebody's counter, okay, when they invite your ass over, okay, it's gonna be sitting in their car somewhere, because they want you to know that, okay, I'm checking for you, but I'm not going to tell you I'm checking for you. I'm going to check for you in secret, okay? And then I'm going to bring this blue ribbon around so that you can see that I got it. So they're trying to prove a point to you. They're still trying to prove a point to you, but then they don't realize all the weird ass behaviors and obsessive behaviors and fan-like behaviors that's coming with that. Cause it's like, and you may be the type of person that's picking up on that shit where you're just like, okay, I remember when I said that I wanted this, or I remember saying this, but I never even told them that shit. So and then why are they so adamant with revealing it to me? Like, because it's like to them, it's giving like somebody got some sort of inner child healing that has something to do with a mother figure or a father figure, right? And this person, they've done every single thing to try to prove to this mother figure or this father figure that they could be somebody, that they could be something. They kept trying to prove to these parental figures that they could be something, right? They could be somebody, and they were never able to accomplish that. Why? Because their family is still questioning, well, why you ain't got this though? Why you weren't able to keep this though? Why you messing with them though? Why you ain't go our way though? But you ain't need us, remember? You ain't need us, but you ain't got shit. Or you weren't able to keep that person, or you weren't able to keep that job, or you weren't able to make this much money, or you weren't able to afford this, or you weren't able to, but those same parental figures are nitpicking and poking at you or whatever, using emotional manipulation. Why? Because they are the ones that made you insecure. They're the ones that made you feel like you had to compete for somebody's attention. They are the ones that made you feel small. So you meet someone that may remind you of your mother, that may remind you of your father, or they have all of the attributes, characteristics, and traits of a father or of a mother that triggers the fuck out of you because you were not able to get that from your original parents. So instead of receiving that parental love, receiving that motherly love, receiving that fatherly love, you want to sabotage the shit because it didn't come from your original parents. Let's wake it the fuck up. Let's wake it the fuck up. So instead of receiving the love that this person so generously gave to you, instead of receiving the love that this person just naturally gave to you, you fucked them over, you sabotaged them because deep down inside, you never got that fucking validation from your parents. So because I can't go up against my parents because they have manipulated me, taunted me, so much, traumatized me and abused me so much, have programmed me to be this person, right? They have done all these things to me to where I feel my parents made me feel so fucking small, made me feel like I can't fight back, made me feel fucking powerless. So that when I align with this motherly energy, this fatherly energy that love me, that support me, that's there for me, I don't even know how to receive that shit. So I'm going to fuck them over. Why? Because I was never able to stand up for myself as a child to my parents. And even as an adult, there is still something within me. That seed that had been planted when I was a child, that seed that's still within me, that seed of doubt, that seed of fear, that seed of anxiety, that seed of feeling small and having to submit and be dominated by my parents. I was never able to uproot that seed. So the seed just grew and it grew and it grew. And when finally I met this person that grew, that was able to pour into me in that regard, I fucked it up. I sabotaged it. I ruined it. Why? Because I am still secretly seeking out revenge on my parents, that I'm still trying to get my lick back on my parent. Okay. I'm still trying to get back on my parents because I was never able to. I still feel like a little puppy, a little child, this small thing around my parents. Why? Because for the majority of your fucking life, your parents abused you, traumatized you, belittled you, picked at you, all different types of things. And instead of receiving this love from this other person, okay, you never got closure from your father. You never got closure from your mother. And even when you attempted to do so, you ended up at a dead end. So you got this loving person that comes into your life and wants to actually assist you, and you sabotage them. Why? Because you are still that little child who wants revenge on their parents and was never able to do so. Whether your parents are still living or whether your parents are deceased, you never was able to get that clarity or that closure. You were never able to coexist with them like you really wanted to. Even if you are an adult, your parents still got some negative shit to say. Why? Because something within them was never healed. That's why you were sent here. You were sent here to break the curse. You were here to make to create other traditions. You were here to break free from that bullshit so that you want to do the same thing to your fucking kids. And what did I say? Emotional manipulation. You've been emotionally manipulated your entire life. That's why you don't know who you are. That's why you have to compete and compare yourself to everyone that you feel is more confident than you, more stable than you, more independent than you. You need to check that shit. Because you're sabotaging relationships that came into your life for you to become better. Okay? And the thing about it is, you're so used to, you gravitate towards the same type of manipulative people that remind you of your parents. The shadow aspects. You fuck over the good people. The people that actually love you, the people that can support you and help you and aid you and assist you, okay, to help you grow, to help you heal. You fuck those people over, but you give all this attention and investments to the people that basically mirror your parents. Karmic energy. Keeping the cycles going. Why? Because part of you, that's your comfort zone. You're used to being abused. You're used to being manipulated. You're used to being traumatized. Okay, you're used to being belittled. You're used to being used. So being that my parents, this is how my parents see me. This is how my parents view me. This is what my parents made me feel like I am worth, right? So who am I to receive real love? Who am I to receive real support? Who am I to think independently? Who am I to create something? Who am I to go out here and network and have conversations with people outside of this world that my parents restricted me in or tried to box me in and limit me in? I don't deserve real love. Actually, I don't deserve that because I didn't grow up like that. I didn't receive that. I don't even know what love really is because I grew up in this toxic ass environment where, this may be something tied to my last reading, to where, everything is business. Everything is about business with these people. Okay. Everything is about, greed. Everything is about what I can get from someone else. That's that Scorpio energy. Remember I said Taurus, Scorpio axis? I was raised, and this is not me. This is me just interpreting. So I'm listening to somebody's thoughts right now, okay? And I'm interpreting. But it's giving that this person is basically saying, like, I grew up in a way or in a family or around a group or in a system that taught me, programmed me, okay, groomed me, trained me into becoming a person who sought out external validation, okay, that would do anything for business, all right, that would act selfishly, okay, that would do anything to obtain other people's money, other people's resources, okay, other people's connections, other people's creations. That's how I was taught because that's all that I saw growing up. That's all that I was taught growing up. Okay. And then you had this person or these people or this group that came into your energy. Okay. And it was all love, no riz. Like, this person or these people had nothing but love to give you. But because it was something that you were not used to, okay, you fucked it up. You sabotaged it. And honestly, it's giving that, it's kind of giving that, when you go through, everybody goes through this. There is no one that has this perfect life. Okay, it's perfect in the eyes of God because it was designed that way, but there's also perfection in your healing. There's perfection in using these tools and these resources so that you can become better and not bitter. And a lot of motherfuckers out here are bitter and don't even know it, or they just refuse to accept that. It's like a lot of people are walking around in denial and won't change. They don't change at all. Even when they see that things aren't working out for them, they will not change. They will just enter into different spaces around different people, okay, and different places in hopes that someone's just going to accept me. Well, motherfucker, how you going to expect somebody to accept you? You don't even accept your goddamn self. The hell, and that's the toxic love thing that people have. Like, that's that toxic ass love where, some people, they would much rather, you're going to accept me as I am because this is how God made you. Well, actually, no, God didn't make you that way. God didn't make you that way. You entered into a world that influenced you to become that way. So let's get that shit correct. No, God did not make you that way. This world influenced you to become that way. And it's up to you to use these tools that God has given you to rediscover, okay, who you were originally, for you to remember who you were individually or originally. All these resources and tools and shit like that weren't gifted to you just for you to sit around and not change. It's like this test to where, can you remember who you are before your parents influenced you, before your siblings influenced you, before your family influenced you, before that partner influenced you before the school systems influenced you, before technology influenced you, okay, before all these materials influenced you, before the money influenced you, will you remember how you were or who you were before all of these influences, these external influences? Are you going to remember who you are, or are you going to be codependent upon all those learned behaviors that you've obtained and taken on as yours? That's why motherfuckers don't know who they are, because they've picked up so many different things from other people, other places, other belief systems. They don't know who the fuck they are because they picked up so much shit and took it on as theirs. And they define it legacy. This is your legacy. This is our traditions. These are our standards. Bitch, when did I agree to this shit? I came into this where I didn't ask to be here. Even though I signed a contract to be here, I didn't ask to be here. Okay? Even though you did. But, even though you did agree to this shit. Okay, we got your consent, even though it may have been like some tricky shit going on. But okay, you came into this world, all right, and with your parental influences, your familial influences, your romantic influences, all these influences, okay? That's why I can't stand influencers, okay? Even though, we do it for content, do it for the bread, whatever, woo. I can't stand the idea of influencers because some people literally they do that shit every single day, and it eventually programs into their systems, and they become that one influence or that one thing, okay? And some people, a lot of this, like, if you speak to influencers, like actual influencers, outside of them influencing, okay, you will notice, or you would hear that they say, damn, I wish I would have never did that, because this has become so much of my life. I have consumed so much, like myself has been absorbed in all of this, and this isn't really, who I am. And then, people may see people traveling a lot and stuff like that. It's for them to influence this or influence that, or some people can't even really enjoy their experience because they know, damn, I done told my followers I was going on this trip, and who am I to not, take a video or take a picture or keep them updated and stuff like that. Okay, I said I was going to the store, but damn, I can't even not show my followers what the fuck I'm buying, how much I'm spending, what car I'm driving. Okay, it does accumulate a lot of money. Okay, it does. It's a really lucrative business. Okay, do not get me wrong. This shit is lucrative as fuck. People make hella money off of being influencers. But when it comes to the health of it, okay, some of these people are tired as fuck from being influencers. Some people it's just tired from it, okay, because it consumes so much of their life. They can't go anywhere or do anything without a camera being in their face, or without them. Some people have bad days, bro. Some people really, that's why I like the authentic creators. I love y'all. I love y'all real bad because, you aren't putting on this character or this personality to influence the world. And I love the fact that a lot of people, or the influential world, okay, is now gravitating towards a more authentic and original style. Age of Aquarius, where people are getting online like, yeah, this shit is not what y'all think it is. People are coming out with the truth. Okay, Age of Aquarius, speaking the truth. People having to, identify themselves with all of these characters. Age of Aquarius, okay? Aquarius Leo axis, okay? The Aquarius Leo axis is the original versus the character. Okay? The authentic versus the character, the personality, right? And then we have the individual against the celebrity. Okay, the individualistic, authentic, original person versus the celebrity. That's the spectrum that we're on as well. Or we're starting to see that manifest where people are starting to notice, or people are starting to come out and say, well, actually, that's not their authentic self. That's not their authentic or original self. That's just a character or a personality they have assumed and taken on, because on this side, they may be making money here, but on this side, this is how they are able to obtain other people's money. All right? So, yeah. All right, so we have warning, okay? Why is this warning card out? All right, so we have warning, and then we have hello, who is this? So you are, you have completely changed, whoever you are. You have completely changed. Okay, someone is giving that someone is switching sides now. It's giving that someone is like taking a risk to switch sides, like going from one side to the other. Now, whatever that looks like or whatever that is, but it's giving like to go back to the original message, honey, because we didn't took a little spin. This why my motherfucking videos be so goddamn long, child. I just be getting distracted and just be yapping. But anyway, this is giving like, you know, back to this family group where someone decided to speak up for themselves or speak on a certain situation, and this family just like, oh, you scary, or you got this, or whatever the fuck they were saying to you, okay? But you know, is giving that they expected you to still conform. They expected you to still be codependent upon them. They didn't want you to change, okay? Because they didn't. They weren't willing to. They didn't have the willingness. They were willing to be stuck in their old ways, stuck in the old way of doing things, and you just weren't with it. So, now you're just like, you know, hello? Like, you're a completely different person, and it's like, you know, who is this person? A chosen one, a star seed, the black cat who decided to do some soul healing and get my life together because all that shit that y'all was on was outdated, and I'm deciding to upgrade it. Yeah. Uno reverse. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. You know, and it's giving like all of that manipulation and all of the tactics and stuff like that. Time is up for that. You're not going for it anymore. Okay? Because you have healed and you have found peace within yourself. You found heaven. And you know, that's what you're building towards, Aries energy. And you know what? They can't stand that you got motion. So there's something that you may have started. There may have been something that you, something new that you may have started, or whatever these people may have advised against, or whatever. It's giving that, you know, it's giving like that, oh, that little shit ain't nothing, or whatever. Again, still trying to manipulate you into believing that whatever road that you were going on or whatever, oh, that little shit ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna come back, you gonna need us, you know, you're gonna be dependent on us, you gonna need us eventually. But baby, they can't stand that with your little shit starting to have motion. They can't stand that shit. And then on top of that, while your little shit have emotion, they karma coming through. And it's coming in so many different ways because they fucked with a chosen one. They fucked with a star seed. They fucked with a black cat. All right? They can't stand that you're eating good, that you are good. Okay? And this doesn't have to necessarily mean like physical food. Okay? And they having karma because somebody tried to play God in your motherfucking life. And now they sitting here wondering and guessing and curious about what the fuck you got going on, because they expected you to be in poverty. They wanted to play God up in your life and get in your way and create obstacles and stuff like that, and do all of these like underhanded secretive shit, okay, in these groups, okay, because again, couldn't come by themselves. But you scary though. They couldn't come by themselves. We have your coworkers or your partners. Okay, so this may be someone you were working with or someone that you were in a relationship with, actually, who was downplaying your accomplishment. This may be like ex-lovers or something like that. Somebody was trying to downplay everything that you were doing, working towards or whatever. And again, or it's just, I'm just hearing like they gonna be back. They gonna be back. They always come back. Look. Somebody talking shit. They gonna come back. They gonna be back. They ain't gonna be shit without me. They gonna need my help and all that stuff. And honey, and the thing about it is, okay, the thing about it is, whomever these people are, right, who kept on saying, oh, they're gonna be back. They ain't gonna be shit without me. They're gonna need me. Those same people couldn't help but to insert themselves in your life and play God in your life and dibble and dabble in certain shit or make certain plans or make certain deals with people to ensure that you came back. So it's giving that, okay, but you're saying that I ain't shit without you, but you had to basically go out of your way to prove this point, right? Because deep down you knew I would take off without your ass. You knew I would have motion without your ass. You knew I would be something without your ass. You knew that. You were intimidated by that. So instead of just allowing me to live by my free will, you made these plans, you worked with these people, you did all of this shit to ensure that, I came back or that I would need you. And the moment that I would come back or the moment that I would reach out to need you, then you would try to throw in my face, oh no, well, I can't do this for you, or no, we can't accept you, or no, we can't allow that, or no, actually we can't help you anymore, or no, you can't be allowed here anymore. No, you can't use this. I can't help you with that. They purposely put you in that situation, and they wondering why karma is tearing that motherfucking ass up, because again, they trying to play God in your life and have all of these plans and shit like that, or they just went out of their way to prove that, oh no, they gonna need me, or no, you're the type of motherfucker, or these people, they're the type of person that unless they feel needed, they feel powerless. They don't feel like they have any power unless someone is needing them. They don't feel their ego is broken without someone validating that ego. They don't feel like shit. Like nobody at all in the world, because like I said, deep down they are a broken ass child that never got that validation from some sort of parent. They were never able to live up to their parents' standards, their parents' status, and things like that. So they just decided to be desperate as fuck in order to obtain those certain things, right? So it's like, okay, well, these are the type of people that unless someone needs them, they don't feel like they're worthy. They don't feel valuable unless they have someone who is codependent on them. Unless they have someone who's begging them, that's checking for them. Heal that shit. Especially when you're going up against a starseed or someone who's just innocent or that came in to actually love you, and you had all these ulterior motives before y'all even got in good for real. Then we have the concierge is a fraud. Watch out. Okay? I don't know who the fuck this concierge is. I don't even know why the fuck I made this shit. Okay? I don't know. But basically, all right, the concierge, the definition of a concierge, just in case you don't know, 144 on the clock, chosen ones, okay? A caretaker of an apartment complex or a small hotel. A hotel employee or an employee whose job is to assist guests by arranging tours, making theater and restaurant reservations. The concierge is a motherfucking fraud. Watch out. All right? So, For someone, if you recently visited a hotel, or there's something coming up about a hotel, okay, or if this is like an apartment complex, you recently applied for an apartment complex, you worked for an apartment complex, you just moved from an apartment complex, or like I said, someone may have recently may have recently visited a hotel, or they're considering going to a hotel or something like that. Fraudulent. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Okay? Cause whoever this concierge is, honey, they on straight motherfucking demon time. I don't know why that came out, but that was for somebody. Okay, I'm gonna tap into the tarot. See what all is happening and the happenings, because we had an hour and 30 minutes. All right. Be mindful. Use your discernment out here, because the poles are shifting, honey, and people are working overtime. I'll just say that. All right, so we have a King of Pentacles. Why is this King of Pentacles here? We have a Leo or Virgo. May have these placements. Justice card. Okay, there's a King of Pentacles here who is seeking some sort of justice. Okay, so if you are a King of Pentacles, you may again, I don't necessarily try to read into, because King of Pentacles came out in the last read, and I feel like this is tied into that some way, somehow, okay, in some way, shape, or form, because the King of Pentacles was seeking justice in the other reading that I was doing, okay. But this King of Pentacles is seeking justice. All right. So this could be a feminine or a masculine energy who's just in this king energy. So the king basically is like someone who takes action, someone who takes lead, someone who takes the initiative. And like I said in the beginning, there was someone who took the initiate. So we have an initiate here too, and then we have a Page of Cups, initiate, okay? The page is the initiate, okay? The page is the youngin that's coming in, okay? But anyways, you know, the king energy is someone who takes assertive action, who takes the initiative. And I was saying earlier that someone was taking the initiative to walk away from a certain situation, and whoever was feeling the same way, or whoever had like similar feelings or something, like I said, there's a separation happening, but whoever was feeling the same way decided to take the lead of whoever this king was and follow behind them, okay? And it doesn't necessarily mean like follow behind them and they link it up. This just means that, okay, they took the initiative to walk away, I'm gonna go ahead and walk away too. Okay, but whoever this King of Pentacles is seeking some sort of justice. Okay, and then we have the Page of Cups. They're seeking justice from someone who was an initiate. Okay, because generally I don't read it this way, but I say initiate for a reason. So they're taking something, I don't know, but they are taking action on some sort of situation, some sort of legal situation here with this Justice card. Again, I'm just letting spirit guide my words. So there's a King of Pentacles who's taking out some sort of legal action against an initiate here, or someone who is being initiated into whatever this family is, the group is, or whatever the case may be. Take it how it resonates. But we have a Page of Cups. Okay, so this is someone who is emotionally immature. Okay, this is a young person who has or if they aren't a young person, like with the page, it usually gives me like teenager to like mid-20s type of energy, okay? But this is someone with a young mind, or someone who doesn't necessarily know how to regulate their emotions correctly. Like it's giving like, you know, their frontal lobe, their frontal lobe, it hasn't developed completely, okay? But the whoever these individuals are, they may have realized, like, where is that card at? I'm gonna see if it comes out. Okay, they may be like, may have realized that they were like psychic, intuitive, something like that. I'm gonna see if it comes out. But I had made a card that said something about baby witches. And that's kind of what this Page of Cups is giving. It's giving like someone was like a little baby witch. Or they realized that they were like into like witchcraft or something like that. Or they just like, they're into like the witchery and shit like that. And this honestly is giving that they were born. It's giving that somebody was born into it, but they were an initiate. Like they finally were able to get to an age where they could like practice magic or something like that, or whoever family or something that they came from is like some kitchen witches. So these are kitchen witches that like they basically had like some sort of tradition or something like that generally worked on people. And it's giving, like I said, kitchen witches raising up baby witches. Okay, you know, their family may have had like some sort of spiritual traditions or something like that, right? And they would practice these things on certain individuals and it would work, and they kept doing it routinely, okay, religiously, okay. This is something that they did religiously against people, and you know, were successful. But then it came to a point where I don't know if they tried that shit on somebody, and then and it's like somebody was saying like, we don't think this gonna work on this person, or somebody was like, something don't feel right about what we're doing, like something felt different, and this person tried to warn against it, but the family was just like, oh no, well, we know what the fuck we talking about, we know our shit work, we know we like that kitchen witch, girl, boy, whatever, okay, woman, man. But we know our shit hit. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for a long time. And whoever these initiates were, they were just like, well, maybe we need to tweet something. Maybe we need to ask for help, or maybe, you know, we need to change up what we do, because y'all it's like whoever these initiates were, again, these baby witches, okay, trying to learn shit off TikTok. And they don't understand they didn't understand spirituality to its highest degree, or to a degree where they could dibble and dabble independently without someone's help. Okay, so they may have saw like some sort of spell work on TikTok. They may have gotten like a book or something like that with spells in it, and they were so curious, okay, because like I said, young energy, young minded, they were so curious about dibbling and dabbling in these things that they didn't have any regard for the actual spiritual laws, the universal laws. They didn't get that far, or they just didn't have the understanding, the wisdom, the knowledge, or the information that they needed to actually start doing workings by themselves. All right. So for whoever these people or these young initiates were, it's like, no, we need to do this because we saw this on TikTok, or we read this in this spell book. And his family was like, no, the fuck, don't do that, because that's not part of our lineage. That's not part of their roots. The people got to understand that everything is not part of your bloodline. Everything is not connected to your signature. So if you are tapping in and trying to use other people's shit and make it your own, it's not going to work for you, depending on who you're going up against, who you're using this against, and stuff like that. It does not work that way, okay? And even if some people like, oh, well, your grandma taking 20 pills because she didn't work some kitchen magic up, and now her ass is suffering, okay? But she don't know that, and neither did you. That child or that person that got sick, somebody that got sick, you thinking that it's from natural causes. No, your kitchen witch ass mother, auntie, uncle, or somebody didn't work some damn magic, and it backfired on a family member. But you ain't know that, and neither did they. These people think that this shit is fucking natural. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So, again, this person is in a wheelchair, or this person lost a limb, or this person got in an accident. You thinking it's a accident or a coincidence. No, them kitchen witches was working up some motherfucking magic, and it backfired. They don't know that though, and neither did you. Some people do know that. Some people do have that awareness, but they don't give a fuck because they dibble and dabble a little bit more than whoever it is that's in the family or in the group or whatever the case may be, or they do a little bit more research and they just be like, oh, well, I got this little tidbit on how I can protect myself, or I didn't came across this to where I can protect myself. So even if it do backfire, it ain't gonna happen to me. Fucked up, right? But anywho, okay, that's kind of the energy that is giving where, these people or these initiates went to their family and was like, we think we should do this. Because we seen this on TikTok and we seen this and da-da-da. First of all, little baby witch, get the fuck off TikTok because, for highly ranked spiritual beings, they do not get their formulas off of fucking TikTok or social media, and they damn sure aren't getting it out of spell books. They tap into energies, okay, or they tap into certain realms and dimensions, and they connect with different sources to obtain these formulas. But you didn't know that, and neither did your people, okay? So yeah. Or, like I said, this is some sort of group identification. They're used to practicing the things that the group practice, and that's all they know. Okay, they meet up with these groups, they do their little woo, they get their instructions, they do what they do, and then they leave out. But they don't have any sort of, they don't have any direction outside of that. They don't have any independent thought outside of that. They don't do their research. Now, there are some people who are smart enough and intelligent enough to be able to do their own research. But for people who heavily depend on this family, this group, or whatever to handle their business, they're not going to do it because it's like, oh, well, it worked in the past, so I ain't worried about it. Till you roll up on a real one to actually know what the fuck they doing. And it's given, that's kind of what this situation is, because like I said, these initiates went to their family and they were like, well, we saw this on TikTok and we think that this, we think we should do this or we think we should do that. Okay. And then the family was just like, fuck no, that's not how we operate. That's not how we do things. So get the fuck on. And if you don't do it our way, then you can go on and try it your way. Okay. And see how shit work out. Now, this is the thing, right? Whoever these initiates were, they actually decided to, because you remember I said earlier where someone went against the family or went against their traditions or something like that, and they decided to or somebody, okay, so there was somebody that said that we need to do something new, that we need to try something new or something. They felt like something was off. And the family was just like, well, nah, this is how we do it. The group was like, no, this is how we do it. Da, da, da. And these people over here, even though they learned from TikTok and shit like that, okay, or some sort of spell book, somebody was intuitively tapped in, okay, or someone was feeling something and they were just like, oh, we don't think this gonna work. Oh, we don't think that we should do this. And the family was just like, well, if y'all not gonna participate, then get the fuck on with y'all scary ass. Get the fuck on. Like, you ain't gotta participate in this, okay? But if you decide to go against us and move you back, you're gonna have to stay outside. You're gonna have to stay out there. Okay. And these people, it's like they were kind of afraid to take that leap because they were just like, damn, what are we gonna be, or what are we gonna do without them, without their resources, without their connections, without this, that, and the third? What are we gonna do? And then it got to a point where these people started to orchestrate certain things. And then what happened? Whoever these initiates were, they started to see like, wait, something's not right. Something's not making sense. Something's not, hold on. And the family sitting there looking dumbfounded like, oh no, we gonna try this again because we know our shit hit. We know our shit hit. We know our shit. And they tried it again and it didn't work. And they were just like, oh shit. Like, hold on. Then they went back to these initiates and they were like, well, what the fuck y'all know that we don't know? What the fuck did y'all see that we ain't see? And stuff like that. And it has something to do with social media. So then it was just like, okay, well, our shit actually did work. Our shit, hold on. Like, this shit has been working for us for a long time. This has become our traditions. This has become our standard. This is what we known for real. We known for this shit. And you mean to tell me it didn't work? Oh, hell no. type of shit. Oh, hell no. Who the fuck are they? And why the fuck our shit ain't hitting on them? Lord. Insane. But yeah, like, they were trying to figure it out. And again, those same initiates that they went up against, or the same initiates that were just like, bro, we don't think we should do this. We think that, I don't know, this person a little different. This people that we trying to go up against, they a little different, but they family was so conceited and so high and mighty and so, oh no, we're like this, or we have this, or we know our shit hit. They refused to believe that, that they shit, that I ain't gonna say their shit won't working, but it's just like they met like someone with newer concepts, newer energy, something was new about this specific individual or this specific group. Okay. And these people kept warning them like, I don't know, something don't feel right. And then when shit started to backfire, then those same family members wanted to go back to those initiates and be like, well, what the fuck y'all know that we don't know? Or what the fuck y'all do? What is it? Why is this shit not hitting? Why is this shit not working? What is going on? Because we know our shit like that. Okay? And these people are just like, we told y'all this person was different. We told y'all this group was different. We told y'all that shit won't go. If something may make sense. We told y'all we didn't feel right, but y'all decided to want to do this. And now there's some sort of disputes happening because it's just like, well, what the fuck? Why y'all ain't tell us? And it's like, but we did tell you though. But we did try to tell y'all. But y'all still wanted us to go on this motherfucking dummy mission. Y'all still wanted to send us out there. And now look. It's not funny, but it's just like, it's so fucked up because when you actually like, when it comes to like hierarchies and systems and stuff, in this age of Aquarius, you have to be able to, and I always compare to Kai Cenat, however you say his name, Senate, whatever. I always interpret like how he is with like the older influencers, the elders in the celebrity community and things like that, where or celebrity culture, to where his newness, his innovativeness, everything that he's doing that's new, you got these elders that are coming in and learning from him. Okay, because that's how it's supposed to be. The old school and new school coming together to bridge and merge a gap to develop a new system, to develop new religions and concepts and things like that, right? So it's giving like that. Well, that's what it's giving. But that's how it's supposed to. We see it happening on the main stage, but a lot of people haven't gotten to that point on the lower stage or in the lower realms, okay? Because you still have people who are stuck in their ways, who are older or elders that feel like there's nothing that they can learn from the younger people or the younger group. They're still stubborn and stuck in their ways. They're fixed or fixated on, oh no, we know more than y'all. We're more wise than y'all. We, when really, like I said, I explained this in another thing. I ain't gonna explain it no motherfucking more. But it's basically like, okay, if this is happening in transitions and cycles, then obviously, the newer souls that are coming in, with the wisdom and stuff like that has been obtained and accrued over time or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of what this is giving. And then it's like, these people, this family or these groups that worked against someone, or, they saw something that they liked, they may have gotten rejected because, like I said, somebody got some inner child healing that they need to fucking do. They can't handle rejection. They need to be validated. They got a lot going on in the bloodline, honey, and they cannot accept no for an answer. They don't know how to be rejected. They can't stand someone being better than them. Like, they just, child, and it has something to do with their parents, okay? And their parents, they fucked up because of their parents. All right. But anyway, so instead of coming to this person and asking them directly, okay, what is it that you practice? What is it that you do? Or how do you do what you do? Or whatever, blah, blah, blah. These people came in and started fishing for information, or just like indirectly throwing things out there for fucking answers or whatever. Like, woo, woo, woo. But yeah, and whoever this person is, they holding on to that shit. They ain't saying not a motherfucking thing. Okay? Cause no. They hoarding that information. They hoarding whatever they doing because, again, whoever this person is, they may be a high developed spiritualist, a high honored spiritualist, okay? Someone who is truly connected to divine source, okay? And they're hoarding whatever it is that they know because they refuse to be used by these people, or they're just tapped in and know that I know what you did to me, so why would I help you? You worked against me. You couldn't accept no. You did all these things. You worked against me. You sabotaged me. You know, you got in my way. You created these plans. You sent in these distractions. You did the fucking most, okay? And now you want my help? Not little old me, not the one that you underestimated, not the one that you felt like was some little shit. No, not little old me. Now you want my help? And honey, they're so like their ego is so fucking bruised to where, again, it's just like they're shocked. Like, damn, we actually need this person help. We need what they got. But we done did all this shit. We done revealed our hand. How the fuck? How are we going to ask this person for help? How the fuck did we come to this point till we even need these bitches or need these niggas? How the fuck did we get here? This is so, and these people, okay, Taurus, Scorpio axis, okay? The shadow aspects of Scorpio is like embarrassment, humiliated, okay? Shame, guilt, okay? So now these people are feeling embarrassed because they honored themselves, or they were honored as, you know, for their whatever it is that they do, okay? They were honored for that. They were known for that, okay? And they, you know, again, they put themselves on this pedestal to where, oh yeah, we are this family, we are this group, and we are da da da. And then they came across some new age shit, or they came across a new spirit, okay? And they may even felt like this newer spirit was dumb, ignorant, you know, unintelligent, like, you know, a fool or a foolish person, a very impulsive person, or someone that was just ignorant, wasn't trained, wasn't skilled. Okay? But now again, they're humbled because they're just like, oh shit, well, we were wrong. And then on top of that, these people are like, oh, well, we're so powerful. Well, we're high, we are intuitive, or we know some things. We have some resources where we can try to get some information or whatever. These people really stood on business about that. And it's just like, whatever it is that they were doing or attempting, it just, I don't know, it's something backfired, okay? And it's because whoever they went up against was really a chosen one. This person was really God's child. This really was a star seed. This really was a black cat, okay? This really was one of them people. All right. And once things started to go down, we have this Five of Swords here, to where someone, people started to slowly walk away from this group, from this family. Like I said, it took one person to walk away for others to follow. Okay. And slowly but surely, as these people started to walk away, okay, the leader was left like looking back, bruh. This card be having me tripping, yo, because this motherfucker, this is stuck with the motherfucking stupid face, okay? Because look at his dumb ass face, bruh. This should be having me, bruh. Look at his face. It's like this looking back like, look, y'all, hey, y'all know that stupid ass face that people be making, like when they just like, they don't have nothing to say, they embarrassed, you know, they feeling shameful and guilty and shit like that, and they have that dumb ass look on their face. Y'all fucking know, especially if they a child and they have that dumb ass look. Or like, and for all my mothers out there, my mothers and fathers, okay, for like, y'all know when y'all kids get in trouble or they get caught, and you know that stupid ass face that they be making, yo. That's what I get when I see this fucking card. Like, that dumb ass, that stupid ass face. But anyway, okay, cackle Kiki. But anyways, They're walking away because they're realizing that they may have went against a high priestess or a high priest, okay? And someone is having to make a very, very difficult decision because the tower has fallen and someone was exposed, or someone, child, I never noticed this. Oh shit, this is a couple. Damn, somebody got overthrown. A couple got overthrown, lost their crown. Okay, whatever they were building towards, it's like it exploded. I'm saying a fire. Oh my gosh. I had a dream the other night of someone's home catching on fire. So, and Mars energy is about fire. It's the fiery energy, Aries energy, okay? Impulsive, aggressive energy. Yeah, it's giving someone got overthrown or kicked out, booted out, or something exploded and they had to jump out a window, lost their crown, or lost the top. The top came off. The roof came off. The roof got blown up. I'm seeing raid. Did someone's house get raided? Because I'm seeing like something being tossed in a house and then it exploding. And this couple or whomever was in the house had to jump out. So I don't know if it was a raid or if someone was actually attacking this couple, or somebody came in and attacked this couple and threw something in their house maybe to blow the house up. Okay, here go my sensitive ass, okay? Because I'm sitting here about to be like, oh my gosh, like, that is so sad. Like, this, bruh, I don't care. At the end of the day, some people be doing fucked up shit out here, okay? They do. They be doing some really fucked up shit that sometimes it's not redeemable. Sometimes I feel like, you can't forgive them or whatever the case may be. But honestly, like, to hear that someone's home got raided, or to hear that someone's house got blown up or something like that, that shit is not like, yes, karma, or yes, they finally got their karma. Yes, they finally failed, or something finally happened to. I don't see shit in that light. Even though, like, even though people do, like, bro, even though people go, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just like I have a higher understanding for certain shit, okay? And like I said, yes, with karma balance out and stuff like that, when you're done dirty or when you're done wrong, in the midst, it's just like, yeah, I can't wait till they get their karma. Yeah, they gonna get fucked up. Yeah, this gonna happen. Da, 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 whatever. But then when you heal from that, or when you get past that or get beyond that, okay? Because Mars is like anger, lustful, aggressive energy, okay? It gives a very, even though Mars come in and handle business, because a lot of people give credit to Saturn and how Saturn can come in and fuck some shit up, but baby Mars, Aries, bro, I don't know if y'all saw on social media that, there was this club that was saying that they don't accept Aries. If you have Aries, a sun in Aries or whatever, if they check your ID or something like that and you're an Aries, you cannot get in that specific club, because Aries are known to be the most aggressive signs, or the ones who start fights. Because Aries is the baby of the zodiac. They're very impulsive. They're very hot-headed. If you have Aries placements, baby, you think they are the most impulsive fire sign. They are the most impulsive sign, period. Okay, you have mutable energy, mutable signs. If you have mutable energy, you're more prone to being like a serial killer, or you're more prone to be like someone who's like, is giving like psychopathic type of energy, okay? For mutable. So that's Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini. I just lost my train of thought. What the the hell? Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo. Okay. If you have those poor placements in your chart, okay, depending on where it is, especially if it's in your Mars sign. Okay. If you have mutable placements in Mars, okay, you have you have a certain personality trait that identifies with being a serial killer or someone who's like I ain't gonna say a psychopath, but one of those paths, the pathics. Okay, you have that type of trait or seed. Okay, and if you don't heal that shit, you'll become that shit. But anyway, okay, but yes, this is giving like Mars is about aggression in Aries. Okay, Aries, if you want to handle some shit, get you an Aries, all right, or somebody with Aries placements, and depending on where their Aries placements is, you go get you a good one. Okay, especially if their Mars sign is in is a mutable sign. All right. If they got Aries in their south node, good one. All right, because they going to be on all bullshit. Especially if Aries is in their south node. Okay, if they in their Lord self, they going to be on all bullshit. Train to go type energy. All right. If they have Aries and Mars, it kind of, you would think that, or you would assume that would work, but really it kind of contradicts itself or like cancels each other out. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that little bit, but just be mindful though, because some people heal, some people don't, whatever. But anyways, I'm sitting over here like, dang, even though I know that whomever this is that's experiencing this, they damn sure deserved it, because it's just giving like too much karma. Whoever this couple is or whomever this is, okay, it's giving that they've accumulated too many debts that they couldn't pay off. And instead of them just healing or doing the work to reprimand the situation, they were more so on the Scorpio side, the shadow aspects of, because they felt embarrassed and humiliated, they used they were in their ego. Instead of healing, it's like, oh, now we really got to prove a point because this person embarrassed us. This person humiliated us. Okay. But it's like, you tried to do this against the other person, so why the fuck are you mad? Like, why are you mad? Mars energy, Aries, why are you upset? You know what I'm saying? But it's like they took that as a poke at their ego or a poke at their power. Like, oh, now we really got to prove a point. Now we really got to make these plans, and they were just accumulating more debt and more debt and more debt, just doing the most when they could have just took that little L and gone on about their business. Okay. And they would have, and they would have been more lucrative. They would have been more productive. They would have been more successful. But because they kept trying to prove the point, okay, whoever these people are, they kept dibbling and dabbling. They kept trying to, and then they kept joining forces with people. It's like, oh, well, that didn't work with them. Let's try to recruit these people. Oh, that ain't work with them. Let's try to recruit this group. They were doing the fucking most. When the first time that plan fell through, they should have just walked away. But their ego would not allow them. But really, their ego is a parental wound that they never addressed. So really, them proving this point was really so that they could finally be validated, or they could finally say, yeah, dad, yeah, mom, see that? I did that. I did that shit. I did that. Well, you didn't do shit because you was working with a group, or you was working with this person. You didn't do shit by yourself. Just saying. Just being honest. Speaking the motherfucking truth. Aquarius energy. It is what it is. But no, motherfucker, you didn't do shit. You still needed help. Okay? And it was the wrong goddamn help. Because if it was the right help, they would have told you to sit your motherfucking ass down and heal. They would have told you, all right, bro. All right, sis. You're taking this shit a little too far. Take that L. We'll bounce back. But this dumbass motherfucker wanted to go on a dummy mission with your dumb ass and do it. But anyway. Yeah, this person, they kept trying to prove a point because deep down, they still wanted to prove to their parents that, yeah, I showed you, I didn't need you, I did this myself, and whatever. And now they just got themselves and the family caught up. So, you know, there's that. But yeah, this is giving that someone's house may have gotten raided. I'm just saying someone throw something in the house and something coming out. Like, but it's giving like someone threw something in the house and the house exploded though and knocked the roof off. So I don't know if this was a raid or if this was like some sort of retaliation. I have never read this card like this. Never. I never even noticed the fucking couple jumping out, bro. See, I told y'all, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I just be letting spirit guide me and be yapping. Look, 2 hours later with y'all. Okay? Anyway, it's worth it though. I love y'all. Whoever's watching this, even if you are a cross watcher, if you are a hater, if you competing, if you feel like whatever, I love your ass too. It's okay. It's all love, no res. Okay? Anyway, I've never read this card this way. So the fact that I was able to point out like, there's a couple here. They had to jump out the window because somebody raided their house or someone pulled up and retaliated against them. Well, that's fucked up. Oh, I was saying like, dang, I was about to feel bad. I mean, I still kind of feel bad because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When you take a L or you have people moving against you and shit like that, it's like, you know, in that moment, you want retaliation. You want revenge or something. Well, revenge is more Scorpio energy. You know, you feel some type of anger. You want, you know, people to get they karma and shit like that. But when you actually have a good heart, you know what I'm saying? Or you're ascending or you're coming to a higher level of mastery, of understanding, okay? And to become a master teacher, because a lot of people want the title, but they don't have the heart. They don't have the mentality. They don't have the mindset. Okay. They want the role, but they don't have all that it takes. Okay. But the thing is, in order to master something, you have to know how to forgive. You have to know how to still see the light in the situation, the lesson in the situation, the love in the situation. 3 L's. Okay. You got to see the love, the light, and the lesson in the situation. All right. And to me, it's like, okay, somebody got some really bad karma. They got raided or their house blew up or some shit. All right, something happened. But, and these people definitely deserved it. It's like they deserve that shit. But to me, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, well, this is someone's mother or father. This is someone's child. Okay? This is someone's parent. Okay, this is someone's sibling. 2:22 on the clock. Okay, it's not on my timer, but it's 2:22. Okay, but you know, this is someone's partner. Okay, partner in crime, but this they partner though. At the end of the day. All right. This is someone's, you know, family member. This is someone's friend. This is someone's business partner. This is a human being. Okay, maybe, but we just go with this. This is a human being. All right, and you know, this person lost their home. It's not easy shaking back from losing your home. It's not easy shaking back from losing a car. It's not easy shaking back from losing things. All right. So unfortunately, you know, this happened to this person. Okay. This is giving like some sort of divine intervention or something happened because we have 7 energy here. 7 energy. Oh, 7 energy justice, Libra. Okay. So this is something like karmic justice or divine justice. All right. But yeah, these people, whoever these people are, that was, you know, back here somewhere. I don't even remember what the fuck was behind here, but these people, there was people that decided to walk away from this leader or this person or whoever was leading these plans. Okay. And it was a tough decision, but it was a tough decision. They made the decision, and it's giving that someone walked away just in time to avoid some sort of tower moment. And like I said, I've never read that card that way, dog. So being that spirit has guided me to say that, you know, damn. That's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not interesting. It's just like, damn, like, shit really be crazy out here. Shit really be happening out here. And ain't nobody above nobody. No matter how powerful you think you are, no matter, how, because there are some people that really think that they can avoid certain things, or they have this belief where they're like untouchable, or they believe that, look, death can't touch them. Okay? Somebody really believe that death cannot touch them. All right? And they're willing to sacrifice whatever to ensure that happens, but, or doesn't happen. But it's just like, that shit, every dog has their day. And, shit be crazy out here, bro. Y'all need to really stay, stay dangerous, but stay safe too. You know what I'm saying? Try to get on the good side of that karmic wheel. Okay, if you feel like something ain't going right, if you have a feeling, it doesn't matter if you gotta walk away alone. Like I said, somebody had to walk away by themselves because they felt like something was not right, and they decided, they chose to walk away, okay, from their perceived security or whatever the case may be, because they decided to listen to their gut, listen to their intuition, because like I said, they just felt like something was not right, something was off. And because they decided to make that hard decision of walking away, that's exactly what saved them. That's exactly what saved them. All right. So we have the Tower, we have Death, and the Hangman. Someone hung themselves because they felt like they could somebody felt like they were immortal or something like that, or they just felt like they couldn't be touched. They were that deep in their bag to where, or they felt like they were that deep in their bag to where they couldn't be touched. And this is a Queen of Wands. This is a Queen of Wands. And again, this is energy, not genders, not actual gender. So this Queen of Wands, this could be a someone with Aries placements, someone with Pisces placements. But whomever this is giving I'm seeing a man who is a queen. A man who is a queen. Again, I don't know why the fuck I'm saying that. But a man who is a queen. I never say it like that though. I always say like a feminine or a masculine, male, female, who is in their feminine energy. But specifically, this is a man who identifies himself as a queen. All right. Now, whether y'all know this person is a male queen or not, this may be someone who is a male queen around their family. Like their family know that they're a male queen, but to the outside world, this person is a masculine energy. They know how to switch up. They know how to wear a mask, but their family is very aware of it's giving drag. So this person may do drag in the background. Their family knows about it, but to the outside world, because they have some sort of status in this world or some sort of influence or power in this world, they have to act like they are a masculine individual. And this person may actually be married too. Remember I was saying, or this may have been like in the last reading, but this is giving like this is this person, this male queen, okay, this man queen is in some sort of contractual marriage, okay, to uphold their image. But in the background, they do drag, they dress up, they wear wigs and things like that. Now, I know I'm saying this in a way, but, I'm not throwing shots or trying to be funny or anything like that, but it's giving, that's what that person is. And I'm not, whoever this male queen is or man queen is, I'm not passing no judgment. At the end of the day, love rules all of this shit. Energy rules all of this shit. Love sits above all of this shit. It does. Now, do we need to heal from these ailments? Do we need to heal from these imbalances? Abso-fucking-lutely, we do. We do. That's the truth. All right? That and it's a hard truth because it's hard hearing that, oh, I'm this type of way because of some unhealed shit. Yeah, don't nobody want to hear that shit. Even your queer ass, even your man queen ass, okay? You don't want to hear the shit. Someone like myself don't want to hear you got abandonment wounds and that's why the fuck you act like that, okay? I don't want to hear that shit, but because I decided to listen, I was able to heal the deficit and move forward. Okay? So again, when we listen to certain things and we heal and we get delivered from certain spirits, things can happen for us. But anyway, this is a man queen. All right? So this is a man who is very, very, very feminine. So this, being that this man queen is very, very feminine, is giving that this man behind the scenes, right? Because this person's family knows who they truly are. This person may have like, back to the multiple personalities, okay? It's giving that this person has developed a lot of multiple personalities, or they may be one of those pathics, okay? They may be a Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo. Okay? But for whomever they are, okay, and remember I said mutables or Aries. This is a mutable Pisces and then Aries. But anyway, or this is someone who is either bisexual or homosexual, whatever sexual you are. They just don't like women for real. Okay? They don't like women for real. Or if they do like women, it's not as much as they like men. Okay? But they that. So it's giving that whoever this person is, okay, they have developed some sort of multiple personality disorder or some sort of bipolar disorder, or even became apathic, okay, an obsessive person, or develop obsessive behaviors because they were living a double life. So they may have Scorpio placements as well, but they live in this double life. They, they're trying to figure out how the fuck did I become this? This may not be something that and I don't know if I'm telling too much of your business, but I'm in your thoughts real bad. And you've allowed me in your thoughts because it's giving that you may have came and visited me recently, or it's giving that you have read into my energy at one point, or you just allow me in your energy. It's giving that you are allowing me in your energy just to see how much I know about you. You might be curious about me or something. I don't know. Whoever you are, this is very fucking specific, okay? So whoever you are, sorry I'm putting your business out there, but this is, you asked for it. All right. So, but yeah, it's giving this person has develop these behaviors, and even though they may have not said this to this person, or said they haven't talked to this they haven't talked to this to their person, because it's giving that their person kind of became like their best friend. Did they lose their best friend? Did you lose your best friend? Okay, I don't know. But this person is in a contractual marriage, okay, because they have to uphold their image, okay? But the thing about it is, whoever their marital spouse was, okay, this is giving that they became best friends, all right? Oh, this is so sad now that I'm knowing the backstory. Oh my gosh, I just want to hug you. Anyways. But this person met their best friend and they decided to get married. This best friend knew their lifestyle. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. What the fuck? They met their best friend and their best friend knew everything about them. And they were just like, well, you know what? Fuck these people. It's I can hear y'all man, fuck these people. We're going to get married and, you're going to be able to live your life. I'm going to be able to live my life. And we're going to be like Bonnie and Clyde. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be like Bonnie and Clyde. Fuck these people. you know, you're going to be able to live in your truth, you know, and I'm going to be able to live in my truth, and we're going to get married, and you're going to be a successful lawyer, and I'm going to be this successful big time artist or whatever. And we're just going to live our life together, no matter how that looks. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, and yeah, but the thing about it with this lifestyle took you all on a journey where it was like you all started to dibble and dabble into a lot of dark shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's giving that, whatever this dark shit that y'all dibbled and dabbled in together, you know, it was literally for y'all to survive, for y'all to take care of y'all family, because it's giving like, you know, you may have had children or something like that, and you kind of had some, you know, first of all, you had to break the news to your family to let them know, like, you know, this is the lifestyle we live and stuff like that. And, you know, the family wanted to protect that image. They wanted to protect that. But the things that the family has had to do or to endure in order to protect these things, you know, it kind of got dark. It kind of got a little cynical. It kind of, you know, it's like, you know, it started in divinity. It started from love. It started from like, you know, accepting each other for who y'all are. And then, you know, y'all made this or created this family, but then y'all realized all of the mistakes that you started to make. You started to see those mistakes in yourselves, but also you started to see it reflect in your children. And as the family grew bigger, or as the family, I don't know, it's giving, I'm channeling somebody's grandparents or something. Somebody's grandparents or something. Okay, this fucking reading just took, I left for a second. I had to reel myself back in. All right, I'm gonna close this out, and I'm just gonna channel, because it's somebody grandparents or something trying to contact me, or people is contacting me, because it's like somebody's really wanting to be forgiven for something. This is crazy. Okay, all right, I close this out because now I'm channeling. This is this is giving like whoever is watching my readings, or whomever it is that's like, it's giving someone's trying to reach me, and they're trying, it's like somebody's at their wits end with something, and they're trying to reach me, and they're trying to explain like, okay, but this is why this happened. You don't understand the full story. You don't understand why we had to do this or why we had to do that. This is crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and channel, because somebody's trying to contact. Okay. But yeah, this is giving like, you know, it's like someone is like, you know, this is why we had to do what we had to do. This is, somebody wants me to get this story out for them. Oh, okay. Somebody want me to get the story out for them. All right. So, it's like, you don't understand what all we've had to do to keep our family safe, or some shit like that. It's like, you know, it's like a different world, right? But the thing about it is, it's interesting because whoever is wanting these answers from me or wanting to contact me, because like I said, I was picking up that somebody's trying to reach me or trying to explain or something like that. Okay. So whoever this is, because they're gonna watch this video, okay? Whoever this is that's really wanting to communicate with me or something like that, it's giving like an explanation as to why they did what they did, or why they were trying to protect their family or some shit like that. But my whole thing is this, you know, conversations like this, okay, and this is like, I'm glad that I'm being led and guided to speak on this, because this is the shit that families need to do. This is the shit that friends need to do. This is the shit that partners need to do, okay? And even if you are doing, if it's happening in the background, good for you. But, you know, you cannot expect, this is the shit that you need to heal, okay? Because you cannot expect everyone to beat around the bush for you. You can't expect everyone to validate you. You can't expect everybody to shut the fuck up because whatever their calling is makes you uncomfortable. You cannot attack people because they make you uncomfortable. You cannot attack people because they're speaking and living in their truth. Okay? You cannot attack people because you see something in them that you don't have yourself. You cannot do that shit. I get it. Like, you know, everybody got a fucking story. But the thing about it is, use your story. What can empower you? What can break you free from those parental wounds? Because you want answers. You want help, but you refuse to come to me directly. So I got to say it on this motherfucking video. All right? The thing is, use your fucking story to empower you, okay? That same energy, that same pact you had with your best friend that you decided to marry, that knew everything about you, okay? And it's given that you lost your best friend because your best friend may have turned on you, or the relationship then turned sour, or something happened or transpired. I don't know if you physically lost this person, spiritually lost this person, or energetically lost this person. I don't know, but I know that you lost somebody. You lost your best friend. Okay? And I know you hurting from it. I can feel that shit. I know you hurting. But the thing about it is, y'all need to heal. You can't go around fucking people over and fucking up people's lives because you angry. You can't do that. And that's what it's given. Somebody is fucking angry, yo. Somebody is angry because, you know, because of this whole entire situation. But the thing about it is, this whole entire situation was influenced by some wounds that you never healed when you were a child. And all that shit is fucking you up. You're blaming your sexuality on it's your parents' fault or a parent. Something about a parent here, okay? Let me see. What parent is this? Your father, a father figure of some sort, all right? Or someone who's in a queen of swords, a king of swords energy. This may be the mother assuming the father role, okay? So, to be honest, you pissed off at your parents because you feel like it's their fault why you're the way that you are. And because you have heavily depended upon your family or your parents, you know, your parents made you feel powerless. Your parents made you feel like you needed them. And, you know, part of you did, but part of you didn't. We all need people, but we all need ourselves too. We all need interdependence, meaning you work well with others, but you also know how to work with yourself. Okay? But it's giving that, you know, whoever you are, you lost your best friend. All right? Someone you saw as a best friend. Okay? This does not necessarily mean a romantic partner. This could just be you lost whoever you see as your best friend, okay? And y'all made this pact when y'all met, and y'all said no matter what happens in life, you know my secrets, I know yours, but we are going to ride this shit out to the end, okay? We are going to ride this shit out to the end no matter what. We're going to be like Bonnie and Clyde. It's giving Bonnie and Clyde or some sort of duo here. Some sort of duo that like y'all were heavily influenced by. And that's where the personality and the pathic energy comes into play, okay? Because y'all saw this as your like, you really lived your life based upon this dynamic duo. And y'all stood on that shit. Despite all the things y'all went through, all of the disappointments, the mistakes, all the shit that y'all done did together, okay, all the shit that people didn't know that y'all did, y'all made a pact that y'all would ride it out to the end, and it has come to the end. Somebody lost somebody, and you are hurt by that shit. You're angry because your best friend knew everything about you. and you don't know what the fuck you go do. Whether this is someone you were married to, someone you were friends with, this could have been like a some sort of parental, well, I don't know if it's a parental figure, but some sort of somebody that you identify as your best friend. Okay, you lost this person, and now you're just angry at the world because it's like this person knew all of my mistakes, knew all of my secrets, they knew everything, and now they're gone. And now you're sitting back alone because you don't have that best friend anymore. So now you're feeling alone. You're feeling isolated because it's like, well, what the fuck? What am I going to do now? You may have lost you may have lost everything. You may have lost your home. You may have lost your marriage. You may have lost your best friend. I'm seeing a child. Someone may have lost a child. This person's life is fucked up, whoever you are. And you know, it's unfortunate that you are going through this, but it's giving that it's like an accumulation of shit just started to manifest. All right. So even though, you know, I have some sort of empathy and I can empathize, we can converse, I'm still gonna hold your ass accountable, but I'm gonna do all of it with love. I'm gonna tell you about yourself, but I am also going to love you like a mother would. Because a mother, she go tell you, you was fucked up and you knew you was fucked up, but I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna support you. Okay? Well, maybe not support, but I'm still gonna send love because it's all love, no riz. It's all love, baby. No riz. I can still send you love. I can still empathize. Now, support and actually be there, and I don't know about all that shit, okay? I don't know. But, yeah. Somebody's world has been flipped upside down completely, and they don't know what the fuck to do. And it's something about somebody's sexuality. They're pissed because they're feeling like their sexuality or something has something to do with this. Their sexual life or something has something to do with this. Somebody's sexual life, somebody's sexuality, it eventually manifested a loss or some losses. Okay? Whatever that is. Now, this person, whoever this person is, they're blaming their parents. You placed this on me. It's given that this person has been trying to do like some healing work or something that was said, or something that they researched, and they're just like, it's your fault. They're blaming their parents. Like, it's your fault why I am bisexual. It's your fault why I dibbled and dabbled into this life. It's your fault why I lost my best friend. It's your fault why I lost my marriage. It's y'all. So this person is this person's grieving. All right? You're grieving. And you're going to go through this. You're going to go through this process of denial. You're going to go through this process of blame. You're going to go through this process of embarrassment. You're going to feel humiliated. You're going to feel all the anger, frustrations, the fears, anxieties, depressions. You're going to go through the ups and the downs, okay? Especially if you're in this grieving process. Because I was picking up on in one of my other readings that someone had lost something and they were grieving and they were feeling really, really heavy. Okay. I'm saying stop popping pills. Stop popping them pills because you're only suppressing the energy. All right. Stop popping pills. It's not going to help you out. If anything, it's just going to put you deeper and deeper into whatever it is that you're experiencing. Okay. It may feel like a relief, a temporary relief, but when you come out of that, you're just going to keep feeling like shit, keep feeling like shit, keep feeling like shit. All right. So whenever you listen to this or whenever you hear this message, okay, you got to make a change. All right. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. It's going to be challenging, but I see you getting through this. Like You may be having like some suicidal thoughts right now. You may be considering offing yourself because it's feeling like you're losing everything at one time. You lost your best friend, your marriage, your house, your family. You're not fucking with your family at this point because you're feeling like you're just feeling like they're the reason for everything. Okay, and you have a right to feel that way. They've contributed. Everybody contributes to our shit. You know? Everybody contributes and influences who we are. Oh, that's why I was saying that earlier, where I was like, we come into this world and people say that, that we come into this world as we are and all that stuff, and we become who we are and all that. Well, no, not really, because that innocent baby that comes through that portal, even though it has a specific chart or a specific personality type or a specific design, there are so many different influences. Okay, that's why I study astrology, because I realized that something in me was just like, bro, this ain't even you. These are different things that are influencing your behaviors. And then I was just like, okay, well, why the fuck does what this person do influence me to act like this? I started asking a lot of questions and got into astrology, okay? And, once I started to study astrology and study psychology and all the ologies, okay, mixed with a little bit of divine guidance and God, and really trying to build that relationship with God and the curiosity of, okay, well, who is God? What is God? All those questions. That's why, this is why I ask other people these questions, because I've kind of been through this, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I ask you questions or if I say certain shit, trust and believe it's because if I didn't go through it in this life, I went through it in another life, and I remember how the shit went. All right, whatever. But yeah, it's giving that whoever this person is, okay, whoever you are, you're grieving, okay? But a part of your grieving process is you healing. Why? Because you're starting to identify the issue. You're identifying the problem. You're in this place of pointing the finger, playing the blame game and stuff like that. And you have a right to do so, because again, a lot of our parents, our siblings, our friends, our jobs and things like that, they all have an influence on who we become. Especially if we aren't an independent thinker. If we can't say, you know what, actually you're influencing my behaviors, and actually that's not who I am, and actually I'm about to walk away, then, whatever. But, you have a right to blame. And honestly, it's giving that you need this time to yourself. Unfortunately, you had to lose out on things, okay? People had to get sick, or you may be sick. Okay? You may be sick, but you can heal. And that's all that you need to know. That's the only thing that you need to focus on. Matter of fact, write down, I can heal. Put that shit on every single mirror in your house. I can heal. Let that shit be a reminder for you every fucking day. Let that be your routine every day. I can heal. Okay? You ain't even got to say this shit, but you just got to see it. Because once you see it and you're just like, okay, I can heal. That's subconscious right there, baby. That's some subconscious workings right there. And you need to do so by yourself. Don't get no motherfucking advice from nobody else. All right? Because that's your fucking problem. You take too many people advice. All right? You've been given advice that you ain't been taking yourself, but also you are taking on. It's like you used to be the type of person that was giving advice, okay? And you weren't taking your own fucking advice. But it's also giving that now that you don't really necessarily have the answers, or you've gotten yourself into this deep, dark space, okay? Now it's like you don't have the answers and you don't have advice, or you just don't know what the fuck to do. Okay? Your mind is all over the place. You popping pills. You trying to avoid the shit. You suppressing the energy. You think about killing yourself. Hold on. Okay? Just literally hold on. Pause. Okay, relax. All right, it's hard, but relax. Okay, write down I can heal on a piece of paper. Put that shit around everywhere around the house. Okay, that's all you need. So when you see it, wherever you are in the house, right? You see that shit. You are going to subconsciously remind yourself that you can heal, okay? And see, when I give people advice like this, because I've done it before, and yeah, I heard the rumors. Oh, they didn't give me the answers that I wanted. Yeah, because you're the type of person that want instant results. That's your problem. And that's why you're coming to someone for advice, okay? And you thought that I was one of those, and I'm not. I don't have no spell to give you for your shit to magically go away. Nah, baby, we work over here. We earn our shit over here. Big Taurus energy. Okay? We work for our shit. So, you're going to have to work for it. There's no magic recipe. Don't come ask me for no motherfucking spells, all right? Because I'm going to call judgment on your ass. Don't come to me with no bullshit like that. I'm not one of them. I don't come asking me to do no workings for you or light no motherfucking candle. I'm going to call judgment on you. I am. I am. I'm telling you I am. Don't come to me with that shit. I do not do work for people. I give advice and you can decide whether you take it or not. But don't come to me with that bullshit. Yes, that shit is bullshit to me. It is. It's like taking the easy way out. And there is really no way out of that shit. Spell work is temporary. You still have to address your shit. You still have to face your shit, bro. So yeah, the advice I give, baby, it ain't no overnighter. Okay? It ain't no 7-day candle. Nah, nigga. That ain't what we do. We work. We go through shit. We feel all our shit. We feel that pain. Why? Because that shit make us strong. That's what really make us strong. That's really what make us confident. Being able to say, yeah, I went through that shit and I made it out. Like a motherfucking big dog. Okay? I felt that pain. I had that experience. Okay, I had them thoughts. But I was strong enough to be able to get out of that. I can pop my shit for real. You know what I'm saying? So that needs to be you. You can be that too. You ain't got to be mad at nobody and angry at nobody for their fucking confidence. You don't know what that person had to go through behind the scenes for them to develop that type of confidence. And here you are fucking up people's lives because you insecure or you got shit going on or you triggered. That is not that person's problem. Your healing is your assignment, is your problem, not anyone else's. It's not anyone else's responsibility to shut the fuck up or to say shit a certain way just to appease you, just to validate you, to enable you, or to make you feel good about yourself. Especially if you already feel like you on a high horse. Especially if you already got a big ego. Should nothing penetrate you? But it has, unfortunately, but fortunately. All right? You had to wake up. But, I will say that, you're going through some sort of healing process. You taking some L's, okay? You woken up. Okay, this is the start of your spiritual journey. This is the start of doing things new. Okay? Because spells ain't gonna work for you this time, beloved. Yeah. That shit comes to an end. People don't tell you that. All right? People don't tell you that spell work shit. And I'm tired of fucking TikTok and social media because everybody trying to give their fucking advice and shit like that. And you gotta work a spell and do it and cast a this and do it that. And ain't nobody doing no motherfucking work for real other than lighting a candle and chanting and shit. But they don't discuss, or no one really tells you all of the other shit that comes with that or accumulates with that. So unfortunately, baby, spell work ain't go help you. It's gonna take you to put in some work, and you cannot be lazy about it. You cannot give up on yourself. You cannot go light that candle. You can go talk to God. Go have a seat with God. Go sit in nature. Go get in the water. Okay? You might need to take a bath. You ain't take a bath in a while. Go take a bath. Okay? Yeah, go get your ass in the bathtub. Or go get, like, wherever you are, okay? I know it's cold, but you might need to go to a beach and get in the water. You need some salt, some heavy salt. Some heavy salt. Yeah. You need a cleanse. But yeah, get your ass up. Get out the bed. Fuck. Get up. Get your ass up. All right? Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you did some fucked up shit, but you still alive. That means you still got an opportunity to change your life, to correct your shit. You still got breath. You still have spirit. Get it together. Correct it. This is your redemption. It's time. You're waking up. You have a mission, but you ain't ready yet. But God is preparing you. God's calling you back to the other side, baby. It's okay. You know, it's challenging, but God calling you back. Okay? God don't want you to be karmic no more. God, this is God's grace. Don't it feel good? Yeah, you got a little smirk on your face and shit. Yeah. This is God's grace, bitch. This is God's mercy. This is God's love. And it may be different from the love that you used to. But you gonna feel this shit in your spirit, though. Get your ass up, go take a bath. And once you take a bath, I don't give a fuck what you write on and what you write with. Okay? Because a lot of them, you gotta write with this specific color. You gotta write. Bitch, intention is everything. It don't matter what fucking tools you got, bitch. If you got the spirit, if you got the intention, if you got the right frequency, baby, you can make anything happen. All right. So yeah, I don't give a fuck what you write with and what you write on. Right? I can heal. Write that shit. Put it everywhere. All right. And that you just seeing that is gonna work on your subconscious. Okay. But as your subconscious working, you gotta be working too. So if you eat and throw that fucking junk food out. Matter of fact, go clean your damn kitchen. How the fuck are you? Nah, go clean that kitchen. That's what you need to do. I can see the dishes from here. Okay? I can smell the old food from here. Go clean your kitchen. All right? That's where the abundance come from, your kitchen, honey. Clean that shit up. And watch your spirit mirror that energy. All right? Go clean that shit up. You need to go to the store, get you some fruit, get you some sparkling water, okay? Get you some juice. Stop eating that bullshit. You ain't gonna feel better. You're not. You need fruit. Okay? Water. That's what you need right now. Put the fucking chips up and the cookies and shit. I know you grieving. Okay? I know you grieving. I know you going through shit. But that obsessive eating and that bad eating, that shit's gonna fuck with your mind even more. That's why you suicidal. The shit that you're eating. Okay? Not only are you grieving losses, but that shit you eating is killing you as well. Okay? And if you sick, you need life. You're supposed to be restructuring and building life, not contributing to death. Okay? Throw that shit out. Get your shit together. All right? Go get you some fruit. Go get you some water. You gonna feel much better once you get your nasty ass in that bathtub, once you go clean that kitchen, and once you eat some fruit or drink some water. You gonna feel a lot better. You gonna feel a lot clear. Okay? Yeah. Go do that. Yeah. Now I want you to look at that I can heal. All right? I can heal. Everybody can heal. Okay? Everybody can heal themselves. But you gotta put in the work, baby. Them spells ain't gonna work no more, baby. It ain't. Can't go save you from everything. All right? You gotta save you. Especially if you want to come to that other side, baby. You gotta, baby. God like warriors. They don't like motherfuckers that be submitting and bending under other people's will and shit. No. God wants you to stand the fuck up. Okay? They want you to be a fighter, a warrior, and you gotta do some shit now. We don't take the easy way out over here. We work for our shit. Yeah. So if you want to come back over here, baby, you gotta work and you gotta come cleansed. 'Cause yeah. That's the only way you gonna be able to come over here. And we know, because we've been through this shit. We know that shit don't happen overnight. We know that shit don't happen in a few months. We know that realization don't hit in a couple years. It take a little minute for that shit to really hit and for it to actually reveal itself and show itself. Yeah. Ain't no easy way out. You gotta work. So get to work and get to healing. Okay? That should be your only focus. Buying books for healing. Research healing. You hear this shit? Healing frequencies. That's all you. Why is you listening to rap? Why you listening to shit, that's contributing to your confused sexuality? All right? Why are you still listening to shit that contributes to your violent behavior? Okay? Your psychopathic or whatever pathic behavior. Why are you listening and contributing to shit like that when you want to heal? Okay, I know it's comfortable. I know it's what you used to, but it ain't working for you no more. So yeah, a change needs to happen. That same change that you wanted your family to do or to have, it start with you. It start with you. You were chosen for this mission, and it's going to be hard as hell, honey. It is. Okay? You will get dragged. Okay? You are. But you'll make it out. It's just some little shit. Nothing too crazy. It's just some little shit. Ain't nothing to a giant for real. Ain't nothing to a big dog. Ain't nothing to a god or a goddess. A little shit, You will be good though. You'll heal. But if you expecting somebody to come save you, it ain't gonna happen. If you think offing yourself is just the way out, it's not. Baby, we got to clear this shit up and become light. That's the only way out this motherfucker. And it ain't easy. It ain't. But all this temptation and all these fucking vices, every time I turn around, it's a new fucking vice or some shit coming out to make motherfuckers high. What the fuck? These new artists and shit, it's just like, where is the good music? Okay? And yeah, this shit get you turned up, but when can we fucking wind down? Can we get some peace around this bitch? Damn, where is the real love making music? Okay? Where is the begging to come back ass music? Okay? Now it's fuck these niggas. All we care about is money. Go fuck on his nigga, cause who cares? And run a train through that bitch and stomp on her motherfucking neck. Like, what the fuck have we? And all of our music has had certain, hidden things. But the shit was hidden. And it's like, damn, I know that we want to be direct, but some shit just gotta, god damn. Where's the balance? Okay? No, but I do see a change though that's happening in the happenings because our music is slowly starting to change. I see a lot of spiritual people, and shut the fuck up about oh, they're just a plant or they're just riding the wave. So fucking what? They doing more than what the fuck you doing, and that's sitting behind the screen complaining about what the fuck everybody else doing. Bitch, you do something. My nigga, you go do something then. Shit. Always got some shit to say. And don't even at least be the motherfucker. If you gonna talk shit, at least have some credentials to back you up. At least have a positive tweet or some shit. At least goddamn have a good talk with your homie or your homegirls or something. At least correct some shit in your family. At least try to, before you talk shit about something else that somebody else doing and how they riding the wave and how you don't fucking know the truth for real. You just repeat some shit you seen off social media. But anyways, yeah, our music is definitely making a little turning point. Now, granted, some people, their music is changing and turning and whatever, okay? But unless you in the industry and you know what all that comes with, shut the fuck up and stop judging people for some shit you could had never experienced and gotten yourself out of. Something you could never endure or go through. Shut your bitch ass up. All right? But anyways, yeah. The healing music and all that stuff. And sometimes you gotta talk to people like that, because when you talk humbly or when you try to do things the right way, and people will tell you this all the time, when you try to be gentle and kind and stuff, people think that you a weak bitch. People think you a weak nigga because you being kind. You're showing up with grace. You're being humble. Some people don't respect you until you start popping your shit. And I think that came out too. Yeah, some people don't give you the attention because unfortunately we live in an era where people don't respect, order. They don't respect order at all. Now you got these campaigns and shit going on. You got rap stars and shit. What the fuck? Because people are not going to give it attention or pay it any mind unless there's something turning them up. So when I speak and talk like this, it's coming from a loving and passionate place. It's coming from love. It's coming from clarity, okay, and closure. All right, but in truth, God damn it. But when I notice when I talk gentle and stuff like that, and I'm all chill and lax, it don't hit like it need to hit, like I need it to hit. But yeah, man, somebody really need to heal, yo. And I'm like I said, spell work ain't gonna get you out of this one. You gonna have to actually work. Somebody is lazy as fuck, and they rely on other people for everything, and you're not gonna be able to do that anymore. Unfortunately, but fortunately. Because everybody has been stuck in survival to the point where the things that we do to survive is it be fucked up. And we often we work in groups to be able to maintain this survival, okay, or to survive. But now it's just like with the age of Aquarius, okay. Aquarius is a very independent entity. Why do you see a lot of people moving away from codependent systems or systems that require group effort and things like that? People are they're detaching from that, okay? Because they realize that there is some sort of self-sufficiency you have to have and bring to the table in order to actually survive in this new earth or this new world. You have to have some sort of skill, some sort of talent. You have to bring something to the table. You cannot come in thinking that you about to leech off somebody. It's not going to work in these new communities. Okay, Aquarius is about friendships, communities, okay, togetherness. All right, so in this age of Aquarius, you got to know what the fuck you talking about. You got to know what the fuck you're doing. You have to have a skill, gift, talent. That eating off people plate, eating off somebody's plate, or, you know, riding someone else's wave, or, you know, adhering to somebody else's blueprint, or stealing somebody's idea. Yeah, that shit it's not going. That shit is not going to work in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, the truth teller. All right. And however that truth manifests or is exposed, it's still that. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy. All right. Next year, 2025. That's 9 energy. Okay. A lot of shit. We're seeing like the a glimpse. Okay. We're seeing like the part of the story that's, I think it's called foreshadowing. Please hold. Yeah. And look, my shit started fucking up when I said foreshadowing, but we are seeing like the foreshadowing effect of what is to come. That don't necessarily mean, you know, this is the end. It's just giving like a glimpse of what's to come. Okay. And this is it's gonna be a lot of plot twists, like all the shit that y'all are seeing, you know, whether it's on the main stage or in the lower realms, everything is not what the fuck it seems. I promise you. And I will say, respect those who made the sacrifice that you or your family would have never made if it was them. And I'm gonna end it at that. I hope whoever it is that this message is for, or who's been trying to get my attention, or who's been trying to tap in and get some sort of information, okay, and it's giving indirect as fuck. It's giving like somebody trying to come through the astrals to get some sort of answers or something like that. But I'm finna, baby, I'm not about to do all that. I know you go look at this video, but yeah. I hope you get through whatever it is that you get through. I hope you heal. I hope you take, you know, the necessary time to do whatever it is that you need to do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. We are at 3 motherfucking hours. Okay, that's love right there. I need to start getting on live. But anyway, all is well. All will be well. I know that this reading took a lot of spins and turns and plot twists, okay, but yeah, I'll leave you all with this. Peace.